So, been a while since I've done this, but if you haven't been keeping up with current events on Twitter, especially over the last week, you may have noticed, because I've been subtly dropping in hints, not very subtly of course, as subtle as a fucking sledgehammer, that we are now kindly sponsored by Boss Brewery. Got contacted just before last week's podcast, and by Sarah, who is the owner of Boss Brewery, and she said she wanted to be involved with us. So I had a meeting with her last Friday down at the brewery. She had actually been put onto our podcast by a number of people who drink there before Swans games and stuff, and said that she should be involved with us. We are the local podcast, they are the local brewery, seems to make sense. So this is it basically. As always, I was meant to do this earlier, so we've already done the podcast, and now I've got home and realised I hadn't done it, so as brewers I'm winging this. This is what it is about Boss Brewery. They're currently producing the champion beer of Wales for their stout called Boss Black. Now Boss Brewery Kitchen and Bar is on Neath Road. It's the old Casey's, right opposite the stadium. A lot of you may have been there. If you haven't been down there, get down there. Because if you're into your like craft ales and stuff like that, which I am a bit noncy like that. Paddy gives me shit because he just drinks Peroni but like I'll drink anything, I will. So I've been there before. I went there, God, what game was it? I can't remember. It was on my birthday, so it was in November before one of the games, and I went through the fucking Folog, Boss Blonde, the governor. I likes it. But you get yourself down to Boss Brewery on Neath Road. They serve all the beers that are brewed on site there in the bar. It's reasonable. They're open from Friday tea time until Sunday night, and on a Sunday they do all Sunday lunch. It's tremendous. I've been there for Sunday lunch. I went there for my birthday. And on match days there's a good atmosphere in there before and after the games, and it's only 200 metres from the stadium. There's no excuse not to go there really. They're also open for midweek matches, so get yourselves down there. And I tell you what you'll be doing us a massive favour. Get yourselves down there, follow Boss Brewery on Twitter, follow Boss Brewery on Instagram, and get on their Facebook page. If you just go and follow and like those things, you'd be helping the podcast massively, because we've got plans alongside Boss Brewery we've talked about a year before about how sponsorship could help us improve sound quality and recording quality and things of this nature, and they are going to try and help us, and we've got to try and help them. So if you help me help them, then we'll be helping the podcast. That's what I'm trying to get at. So get all over their Twitter and their Instagram and their Facebook. Just like, just retweet, just do all the stuff that that I'm doing basically. If you see me retweet something, just fucking like it and retweet it. You'd be doing us a huge favour. Like I said, we've already done the podcast with Daniel Lerwell, and trust me, it is a cracker. We had a great time. Daniel's a great boy. We've known Daniel quite a long time. We talked about having Daniel on the podcast a long time ago. He's got a gigantic fight coming up. He's fighting for the BKB, which is the British, it's the Bare Knuckle Association of Britain. He's fighting for the British title on the 30th of March. I'll be retweeting and posting up where you can see that fight. So after you've heard the podcast, trust me, and this gets a bit deep at times, this gets a bit emotional because Daniel's got quite a story. So if you like what you hear, get following Daniel on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, and get watching this fight on the 30th of March. I hope you enjoy. I did. This is episode 67 of the Ambition is Critical podcast with Daniel Lerwell.
Ambition is critical.
Yeah, sort of.
We don't got a bottle opener, because otherwise, Boss Brewery, first mention. I don't know many. She didn't tell me how many mentions I got to get in a Boss Brewery.
So what did it like? You know what I mean?
Try that one.
Yeah, well, I'm not usually a fucking stout man. I'll give Amber gambler, amber ale.
It plebs, airs in
Yeah.
the chest.
You've got to score 1 out of 10 now.
Oh, that's 14, that is. Yes, actually.
If he's bad now drinking in front of Daniel, he's all yelling at
Yeah,
spell.
no, you don't
I
give a
am,
fuck.
I am drunk for 2 years, but I'm off for
Yeah,
drink.
off for
Yeah,
drink,
2
yeah.
years, yeah, 2
Fucking
years.
hell.
2 years.
Reason for it, or just...
Yeah, we leave that off air, though. Yeah, but no. Yeah, coming up
Do you
2
know
years,
what? You think sometimes, like I think to myself sometimes, fuck, wouldn't life be a lot easier if I didn't have a baby? You know what I mean? Because I guess, like, you know, I can
I
get
got
smashed.
mine, it was hard the first 6 months. I'd be
Oh, I can
honest.
imagine.
I was watching the boys get drunk and that.
Yeah.
But you start seeing them, fuck, I used to be like that.
No.
And then you start thinking, I'm glad I don't drink no more.
I
You're still
just
going to booze out with the boys. eh?
Yeah.
You will,
I still
fuck,
don't
that's
do
where I
that.
struggle.
Yeah.
Well, my missus always says, some of the worst fucking things you ever do in life
Is when you piss.
fucking when you piss.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
drinking brings
Oh, yeah.
out, like, the
Yeah.
amount of people, like, will phone to and say, I've done this. I say, look, half the time, when you piss is probably, being pissed is probably the worst thing ever. I jumped on a car outside the Cross Keys, right?
Yeah.
A Fiesta outside the Cross Keys, jumped on it, dented the fucking roof. Someone told me, day late, it was Chris Sermon's car. How dull I was, I don't know. When's Chris Sermon ever drove a wide range Fiesta? Mate, I was in hiding, I was wearing caps like who was wearing caps for fucking hell. So like false moustaches,
Yeah.
papers with the eyes
Yeah,
cut
the eyes
out,
cut out.
fucking hell, it was a nightmare. All because of fucking too many Peronis on a fucking Friday night.
No, I know. Like I say, everything stupid I've ever done in my life.
It's drunk, same as
drunk.
me, exactly the same.
Yeah.
That's well, it runs in a family, I think. Yeah, I'm the one who stopped drinking.
Nah, so all for the best. We look fucking fantastic.
I
Like,
was
it's
just
coming
saying,
off,
like,
the
yeah,
photo-
unbelievable.
Was it last week you put the photo on and they said 14 stone?
Yeah,
18?
I'm 14 stone. I'm about 14 stone 1 now. I'm a pound off my weight, so.
Fucking
But
hell.
we weigh in BKB, we weigh in the same day, don't we? So I like getting on grad, I don't cut the weight.
No.
I know like a MMA boys, fucking
Yeah.
they cut a lot of
Well,
weight
it's
in a
not
week,
that. Fuck, how old are you now?
like 32 now.
So you don't really, like, when you were like 21, 22 and that,
It don't affect you really, do
you
it?
know, at fucking 32, I don't think it'd be healthy for him to be
No.
on the day before in a
No.
fucking sauna.
Yeah,
And imagine the power that's going to take out of him, which,
Yeah.
fuck, especially in that game, that's
Yeah.
exactly what he fucking needs, like.
Well, I used to do it, it fucking kills you. I couldn't carry on.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be said, and I know they're trying to make it, you know, more and more like One FC now. Brought in this hydration
Of
thing.
course, I don't really know how
Yeah,
it
yeah.
works,
Not
like,
me
but
myself, to be
I think he brought in pro boxing, haven't he? Check weight. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, the IBF have had it for
Yeah,
ages, isn't
yeah,
it? So
yeah,
like
yeah,
if
they've
you
had it for a while, haven't
like
they?
you say you weigh in a 147, you can't be higher than 1.5 whatever.
Yeah, it's like
the
a
next
percentage,
day.
isn't it?
Yeah, so
But
it's
it's think,
percentage.
alright, no, in the long run, like at the minute now, it's starting implementing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once they start it, like people think, oh fuck no, I'm giving too much away, like
Yeah.
power wise, like they want to stay at the top of the weight. But no, in the long run,
Yeah.
once it all evened
Evens
itself
out,
out,
yeah.
you'd have the right, you'd have a right middleweight.
Yeah.
And the right, if they was all fighting at the walking weight,
Right.
it would like it'd sort of even itself out, and then
Yeah.
everyone would sort of catch up with each other.
Another thing they could do is bring more weight in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spot on.
Like UFC, they haven't got no cruiserweight, they haven't got no.
No, exactly. Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
massive-
No in between.
Yeah.
There's a massive jump from 205 to, you know,
185 is
Yeah,
huge,
yeah,
isn't
it's,
it?
it's a 20
ridiculous.
pound jump, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fucking
it's crazy.
fucking strong,
And
man.
some of the boys cut them out to like the heavyweight, they're monsters, isn't they?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Remember when,
Yeah.
remember when Rumble Johnson was cutting the 170 and he was walking around with fucking 200 odd
I
pounds
know
and he was
what
cutting the
you're
170.
saying,
Fucking
Monster.
monster.
Huge.
Yeah.
Absolute
Monster.
fucking monster. It's fucking crazy. But
Well, look at James Lilly, cutting for, you know, he walks around with 102 kilos.
he looked right. You know when he fought Comedy, I think it was,
Yeah.
and he cut the weight. Did you see? Was
It
he
was
there?
terrible.
Oh my god, he
But
looked
I gotta say, one of the worst boys I've seen when looking at him, he's cutting weight. John is bad, but Marley swindles. No,
Oh
Marley.
yeah, because he's not much
Yeah,
yeah,
of
anyway,
course,
is
yeah.
it?
When he cuts weight, I don't know how he makes the weight because
Really?
he looks like he's dying.
Yeah.
I seen him a day, fucking hell, when was that? It was years ago, no? I think it was when I fought Rad boxing. I seen him a day before and I was like,
That's when he fought Conmo, wasn't it?
yeah, I said, fucking hell, you fighting like that? Yeah, I'm fine. He didn't
Yeah.
know when he was like, but
Fuck,
yeah.
It's tough.
Because Lily, the one you want with Lily, Di locked him in the sauna. Because Lily just said, no, we got to like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and Lily went, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
And like Di went, oh, gotta lose like literally half a pound. He
Yeah.
went, fuck the fight. He said, I'm not fighting.
Yeah.
And Di literally said, look mate, you're going through the fucking EBGBs at the minute.
Yeah.
Just fucking bear with me.
Yeah.
And he fucking made it.
Nice.
10 minutes later, he's eating a fucking
Well,
calzone in Frank and Benny's.
we went to Frank and Benny's. Me and
Yeah.
Di went to Frank and Benny's, right? He goes in, he's fucking starving, isn't he, right? So he's gone down, he's ordered all his food. He ordered this Oreo milkshake, right? Mate, it come out, it looked sickly as fuck, right? He started into this Oreo milkshake, he hadn't got a third of a way through it. That was it. He was fucked. He couldn't do no more, because he'd been starving himself. So much, you just filled his stomach up straight away.
Yeah,
Fuck all that shit.
Well, I think one of the last times I cut a lot of weight was against a boy named Gachi. And he hit me on the top of the head. And everything was just in slow motion. I think I knocked out. But everything was in slow motion. Like,
Do you think it's because of that? Like?
Yeah, definitely. 100%. Because fuck the fights I've had and I haven't cut weight, I've won.
It's not natural, is it?
No.
No, it's...
No, it's fucking hell. It can't be doing it.
No, it's not.
Everything about it, like, your body is made to take on water and fucking shit like that and fucking eat. You know, I'm not saying fucking
It
I'm
tells
like
you
a
that
German
people-
kebab or so that, like, before fucking fight, like, but you're meant to take on water, aren't you?
He tells you you're supposed to be drinking like 3-4 litres or something.
Yeah.
And then, oh,
Yeah,
Donna's in.
As we talking about weight cutting, here she is. Still another week. Blood type.
To be fair, that gave him a fucking punch.
Donna's blood types for a go. I had it right last week.
Thanks for coffee.
Oh, gone.
Yes.
First coffee we've had, yeah, in fucking year and a half.
The first, right, when John came to my
Yeah.
house, when we done a podcast with John had a cup of tea or something, didn't he, right?
Was it?
Coffee. And I said on a podcast, this is the first person we've ever had have a coffee, because most people was coming over my house having a bevy. I was fucking drunk every Thursday. We told me fucking
Let's fucking say it right then. Probably the two hardest cunts in Swansea that were born in fucking Probably.
Next thing, Richard Griffiths fucking messaged me the next day. He said, right, don't tell John, but I was the first one to have a fucking cup of tea in the house. I was fucking having that. But it's lovely to have you. I mean, we talked about fucking ages ago.
Yeah.
Ages,
Probably about a year.
ages and ages
Yeah.
ago.
Well, I've been waiting to come on the best podcast. Like.
Oh,
I've been on the second best podcast,
Yeah,
but I haven't been on the best
it's
one.
not upsetting me now, because he's fucking having a go at me every week at the moment. I know the fuck I've done to him. I thought we was mates. But yeah, fuck, because originally, when you and James started the BKB, the idea was to have the two of you together, and I think you were working like late, or
I was working away at one point
Working
when
away,
I
yeah,
was
that's
in
what it was.
Scotland. Work went dry down there, working with Scotland then, but yeah, I was coming back and forth and...
Oh, well, you're on your own now. You haven't got James to hinder you.
No,
see?
I'm
You know what I mean?
no, but Joe's hindering me.
The thing is, it's good. It's worked out fucking perfect. Not because of the timing of...
Yeah.
Fuck me, mate. When you first went in it, I don't think anyone... Fuck, did we or any of us think, even himself, like, you think... Because as it is now, you've done it arse backwards, you have. You spent all fucking, like, fighting years, fighting here, fighting there, different fucking regions of the sport, like, whether it be fucking MMA or boxing. And all of a sudden now, we're in fucking 32, and you're fighting for the fucking
British
title. And you're like, fucking hell, you've done it fucking arse backwards.
I know.
But, like, and that's sometimes how it fucking works, like, it's fucking mad.
Bit of fate, like.
It's mad, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't have started by fighting if my boy didn't have autism. That's a massive.
Do you really think so?
That's a mad thing. No, I wouldn't have, and that's the truth. I fucking went through a rough patch and got help and that, and then I was thinking about him and how he fights every day, and I was thinking, fucking hell, he fights every day, even just having a haircut, and he fucking read the book or to speak. So I thought, right, I'm gonna have a couple of fights, raise awareness and see what I can do. And it just snowballed from there.
Because I don't see a post without you now, without the autism without thinking, which I think is amazing. Like, the Smith brothers do a lot, don't they?
His sister got it.
And every post I see of you now, and I think, is there an autism chat you've taken in?
Fighting for autism,
Yeah, that's what it was.
I'm a bastard fighting for autism. I raised a few quid from him a couple of years back. I sent it, but fighting for autism, I'm sure I had to send to America, or somewhere in Europe I had to send to. But yeah, Paulie is on Facebook, and he's one of the main men in Britain for fighting for Basta, and he has to be an ambassador. You also got Aaron Collad. He's You asked John, but John don't check his messages. But no, John will probably end up being one as well.
Oh, amazing.
So yeah, it's
it means
quite
more,
a big charity.
doesn't it?
It means the world, to be honest. At the beginning of it, I didn't really want anyone to know. I thought, right, fucking hell, my boy got autism, my dad.
How long ago did you find
Yeah, it was.
When he was, it's a funny, it is a funny story because the woman, the health visitor come into my house and she looked, we think, she said to me, my missus, or me, my wife, we think there's something wrong. And my wife already said, look, he's not doing the same stuff as...
Why, what was he noticing differently?
He wasn't babbling, he was silent.
Right.
So this is when he's really young, yeah?
Yeah, this is when he's like 18 months, well, before 18 months old, he was silent, he wouldn't look at you.
Yeah.
He'd always be on his own, whereas
Right.
his sister would like crawl up to other kids and he'd always be on his own. And the elders said, look, and I nearly chucked out my house, to be honest with you. I wanted to chuck out of my house, I didn't want to know. I said, no, it's not. He's 18 months old, he's just late.
Yeah,
like,
he's a different, yeah.
And my wife sat me down and she had a chat with me, and in fairness, my wife was amazing.
On the ball with it.
Yeah.
They usually are, aren't they?
Honest, she was, I don't know, if it weren't for her, I think I would have got, I wouldn't even still now said he was autistic.
Yeah.
She was amazing, she was. And we found out then he got diagnosed when he was 2. And it just went from there then, and it's I don't think, unless you've got a child with autism, you won't understand it, it just snowballs so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a one-to-one, you got a, one-to-one in school, then you've got to fight for a placement, which we're still fighting for a placement for him in like an autistic, a proper autistic school where...
So why have we got to fight? Surely that should be, call me fucking ignorant.
It's crazy.
Surely that should be just automatically there for him.
I mean, they make a decision on a board that I haven't met your son.
Fucking hell.
And that's the truth of it. And it's fucking, sorry for my language, it is.
Oh, fuck off.
It's fucking crazy. And I mean, there's a board of people that's never met your son before, never met you or your wife before.
Probably
going by the
chances
notes,
of them having an autistic kid are probably slim.
Yeah, exactly. And, obviously they've worked, with notes with autistic kids, but no, they refused him the first time, give him one-to-one. I mean, he's come on to 5 now, and he's still only half day in school.
So where's he going now?
Terrace Road.
Right.
And they're brilliant, I gotta be honest, they're fantastic. Yeah. In fact, he got reassessed last week, so and it's another funny one.
Right.
The assessment results and everything are the day after my fight, the Monday after my fight, so I could be turning up with black eyes, cuts.
Right, yeah.
And that's the first thing my wife said, you've got to look like a right ruffian.
Go like that. I can't understand what you're saying. All of a sudden, there's a big check. I think this child should be accepted immediately. You know what I mean? They're picking him up to the house. You got a chauffeur and everything.
There's no chauffeur and everything, but no, that was a funny thing. That's the first thing he said to me. He said, you're going to be coming 1st of April, you're going to be full of cuts, you're going to be black eyes. Even though my last 2 fights, I'm not a
Yeah, if I was going to say
that. That'll probably happen.
Do you think though? But in saying that, right, I bet the world was fucking ending at the time, right? Because no having kids is the most fucking stressful thing I've ever done.
It's the same,
right? No, I fucking would. We've all gone through shit with your kids. I think life in black and white is it.
No, of course
we all fucking loves life. To go through life for loads of money and fucking kids are healthy and nothing goes fucking wrong. But it's always something goes wrong.
Something goes upside down.
I'm 41 now. And I think I said to you before, like, fucking, we had a little bit of trouble with the daughter. And I went 41 years without having any fucking worry, and no worries. I went through life not worrying about
Well, actually, the fact that he had no worries sometimes is stressful for everyone else who had worries.
It was like,
we just have a bit of a fun of worry.
The man had a bit of a scare with cancer, and we went through a little bit of thing with my daughter, and he was saying, fuck, the kids brings more stress. Don't get me wrong, got autism, not the first, not the last. We'll get through it. Do you know what I mean? It is. We don't love the kids any less. In fact, we probably fucking appreciates the kids more. You know what I mean? Because when the little things go right, then it's the best thing in the fucking world.
And I think I've said on some of my posts, like when he just says Thomas or he started to speak or something. Like a doctor's told me and my wife, he probably never speak.
Right.
But then
he did.
He's speaking.
So
he's saying words. He can count probably, I've heard him count up to 100.
Yeah.
I don't know how far he can count to, but I've heard him go up to 100.
Yeah.
Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just sat there. And that was when he was like, he wasn't even 4 then, he was 3.
Yeah.
He can do the alphabet. He's been doing that now since he's about 2.5, 3.
Yeah.
So some things.
Some fucking clever than my fucking daughter. Fucking hell, why would it help?
I just want to go
get an assessed.
But no, I think the thing is with parents, they're coming into the world of autism, and you know, like me, I had my stepdaughter, I had my daughter, nothing wrong with them. And you think, right, the third one's going to be fucking fine. And my boy, he's going to be boxing, he's going to be doing this, he's going to be football, he's going to be rugby, he's going to be into sports, and then all of a sudden it's bang. We're sorry about this, but he's severely autistic, he's high up on the spectrum, he got ASD, and you're like, fucking hell, all them plans are gone, like. And then you start thinking about perhaps he's going to be living with us for the rest of his life, and stuff like that, and you think of things. But once, I can assure him, all that bad time, it lasts about a year. And when you start seeing him progressing, it means more than anything you've been through. Just that one little progression. And I've actually spoke to people on Facebook, I spoke to people on Twitter, I've actually had phone calls of people saying, you know, how do you get to this, how do you do that? And it's like, well, I don't know how I done it. I don't.
So you just do it, don't you?
You just, you're a child. My wife helped me a lot, man, I gotta be honest, my wife, fucking hell, she's like my fucking hero. You know, she don't know that, I don't tell her that, but she's amazing with all my kids.
All the glue, the whole deal.
She is,
I know.
Because we think it's fucking me, mate.
Oh, man, I've got a fucking clue what day it is.
But yeah, she don't know it, but you know, like when I'm training, I'm trying to train and she don't see me and she goes in fucking moods and I don't see you. You know, and it do affect me because I fucking misses her. Misses the kids as well. And
well, funny enough,
trying to get
I see on Facebook. You're quite an emotional kid, isn't it? You know, fuck anyone else I call a soppy cunt. But you are like an emotional, like he always says, well, I fucking love you. And I think,
Barry or Barry Lewis calls Mrs. Fucking.
But it's mad because I never really spoke with her. I got diagnosed with bipolar about 2.5 years ago. And I went to see a doctor, I went for fucking drinks. And Big Mike Edwards said to me, look, you need to go and get help. Because I was doing stuff, fucking.
If he tells you, go in.
No matter who you are.
He tells me,
Mike Edwards walks in on me like a dog, and out he comes up and starts shagging her. I says, let me get a towel for him. You know what I mean? You can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Let me cut you in. But it was a cut long story short. Anyway, fucking John and my missus saved my fucking life, and I got help. And I was always dead against medication and I started taking medication. Well, fucking hell, if it's normal.
No way.
And it's like, I've stopped drinking.
Does this coincide?
I started training, and the doctor tells you probably had it from when you're like 15-year-old. I'm like, fucking hell, are you serious? You know, and you're like...
So half your life you've just been fucking
mental.
Yeah.
And then when you start thinking about the stuff you've done, and fuck, I could write a book. You know, stuff I'd done as a child, stuff I'd done as in the early 20s, I'd probably write a book. And then this medication I've started taking, it's fucking helped me like that. And I actually feel normal, you start thinking, fucking hell, I've done this, I've done that.
And start realising
you start realising the stupid stuff you've done. And I'm gutted, it's only now when I'm older. Like, if I had this determination when I was fucking in my 20s, I don't know where I would have ended up. You know,
that's
what I mean?
That's but still
I still have 3 years ahead of me.
Saying that, right? Everything happens for a reason,
absolutely,
right?
That's right, yeah.
So like everything happened to you as a kid and fucking in your 20s and all that took you to this point.
Yeah.
If you had taken that fucking medication at 15, who knows?
Yeah.
You might have been so chilled out, you might not have wanted to fight, you know. And as long as you can look back and say, oh fuck me, I've done some fucking stupid things, but you look in a good place. You know, looks in a hell of a good place now.
Honestly, well. You know, fucking, I had a rough time, Christmas time, losing my banter and that, like my fucking best friend.
Yeah, I could see that.
But, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's, men out there, I'm the same now, even don't talk about stuff now, but I know I should, and men say, you know, they just lock everything out to me. You keep it in your mind, and that's it. But the best thing I've done was get help. Best thing I've done was listen to fucking Big Mike.
Yeah.
And since then I've just seen life totally different, like, if I'm honest. And with my son being born and that then, and you know, that kept me into getting help as well, because I had to be the best for him, I had to be best for my kids, I had to be best for my wife. But yeah, if I didn't have my family around me, I would have been fucked. I probably wouldn't be here now, to be honest. I would have been in jail, I would have been fucking doing life in jail, or I'd be dead. Simple as that. And that's the truth, and I don't talk about it much, but you know, it's nice to talk about it to get other people to fucking...
Well, don't you think, imagine if someone out there now who just had a kid, right, who's autistic, and think the world had dropped out of the fucking...
And it do.
Right, and I bet it would,
that's what
right?
you feel.
I can imagine. But if they hear... So I've never heard anyone talk about it really, like. If one person can listen to this and listen to you talk and saying, get over that first 6 months to a year. And your
That's
kid is
what we
your
noticed.
child is still your child.
Yeah.
Since you've been,
I
you know,
mean-
since-
It's mad, but I got a kid, Andre. He follows me everywhere. Every fight he come to Swan.
Oh, I've seen the photos of
Yeah.
him with him, yeah.
I see, what's the story behind it?
He's 11-year-old boy, right? And I'm not joking. He can speak 4 different languages.
And this kid is autistic.
He's autistic, yeah, he's high up on the spectrum. His father, John, got in touch with me. He got in touch with John, really.
Right.
And John went up there, done a video with his mate, and he seen Andre, and he met Andre. And he come back and he said, Dan, he said, I know you're worrying about Theo.
Yeah.
I just met this kid. He said, it's fucking unbelievable. He said,
Yeah.
I've got nothing to worry about. That's what he said to me.
Yeah.
And he knows John's a bit like you, buddy, don't worry about nothing. And
Right, that's yeah.
He don't.
First time I've ever been to compare to John Phillips. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
St. Jameson as well. No, but yeah.
How amazing was it to see that kid then?
And honest, and like he walks me out every fight. He walked me out this fight now.
Fucking
This fight.
brilliant.
And he walked me out this fight now. And you know, when I see him, every time I see him, he come down a couple of months ago just to do a bit of pad work with John.
Yeah.
And he looked at him on the pad. He's thinking, fucking hell, this kid's sharp as fuck.
No way.
Honest, and his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he was talking to Brett Johns in Adrenaline, and I thought,
Right.
Adrenaline, die round. He's speaking to Brett Johns for like a half hour about Jiu-Jitsu, and Brett Johns was like, oh, this kid knows so much about Jiu-Jitsu. And he's speaking to the Romanian guys in Romania, and he's speaking to the Swedish guys in Swedish. It opens your eyes, you're thinking, fucking hell, perhaps my son could be like that.
why not,
Even
innit?
if he don't speak
Yeah.
fucking 4 languages.
Languages.
If he takes the kid on the pads twice a week in the gym, when you
Yes,
get him in,
fuck it.
it's just to get him in the gym.
Yeah, and like, it's crazy because I started fighting again. I met Jason, and I used to watch him when I was a kid. You know, Jason.
Great
Williams and
fucking
Darren
great
Williams.
boxer. Like.
I used to watch him in Gwent when I was a kid, and now I started training with him. And we were on about opening classes at then for autistic kids, like
amazing.
just quiet classes and stuff
Yeah.
like that. We didn't talk about it now. And you wouldn't believe the interest we've had in it, like it. And we haven't even put it on Facebook, we haven't
Yeah.
put it anywhere. We just in talks about it, and people come on to me and say, look, how are you going to do this, how are you going to do that? And I'm like, fucking hell, you know. And I do it all for free. I wouldn't charge the
Devastating,
kids
man.
nothing at all.
That could be the most important fitness class in Swansea, can't it?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, and for you personally,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and for everyone really, like what I was going to say was what we've both learned from doing this podcast is when people speak openly like you speaking now, right, about bipolar, about autism. We had Dyling Piggins, one of the boys we know for a while, we can't name him, and he talked about mental health. Not the response we had, right? Because it's like they look at people will listen to this now and you go, Daniel's talking openly about that. Fucking hell, I was scared to talk about that, but if Daniel can talk about it,
if you can, someone like you can open up, any fucker can open up.
I'll be honest, that was probably the first time I've spoken openly about it, and it's only because I've seen a few things recently on fucking see everything on social media. And I've seen a few kids kill themselves, you know, boys. And don't get me wrong, women get depressed as well, but women can talk about it to their friends a lot better than men.
100%.
And I totally think that, you know, women, they monsters, aren't they? I'm scared of women. They're fucking animals. But they go through fucking pregnancy, they talk about everything, and they fly through everything.
If men had to give birth, there'd be about 6 people on the planet.
Oh,
yeah. Fuck that.
They go like, fuck that shit.
I ain't going, basically shitting out 10 pound ball. Fuck that.
Chance.
And even like, my daughter goes fucking mad with me. All her friends, don't ask me how this comes up in the conversation. Like, Ocky's father, Farron's father, so Ocky, Ross McCord, they all cut the cord. You turned your back, run away. I'm like, it was like the fucking Kennedy assassination. I didn't even face it. I stood up by the wall, going at the Blair Witch Project, and to stay out of it. Once I counted 10 fingers, 10 toes, I get in the mix then, but fucking till then, fuck that.
Fuck that, no, I was just saying, when my boy fell asleep on his way out. Honestly, he's like me to a TV. He looks like me. He loves tomato sauce sandwiches. One of my favourite.
That's a townhill thing.
It must be a townhill thing. But he was halfway out and he fell asleep.
Fuck.
So I had to try and coax him into it. Out.
Fuck.
And
look who's talking. Leave me alone, man. It's nice warming you.
He fell asleep halfway out. Yeah, he did. Yeah, and I didn't look. I gotta be honest.
Oh fuck!
We're both fine come out the sunroof, so
I was in such a fucking state. In all times.
Yeah.
I don't think I cut the cord. I was sweating. I was ready to collapse, man.
it's an emotional fucking thing.
I was squeezing my hand. I was looking up. I was like, oh, please stop squeezing my fucking hands.
Well, like I said, the thing with the kid, They're stressful as fuck. If I didn't have, I really got the one. If I didn't have a kid, I'd be in Thailand now, fucking Reg, the lady boy. Don't take her home. I still have daughter with me. She'd be filming me with a Super Bowl and I'm like, oh no, there'd be no stress. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be in fucking Pattaya, not giving a monkey's ass.
I know.
You know what I mean? Fucking
Well, listen, I got fucking loads of funny stories. You know, I'm saying fucking, look, there's another funny story, but it is. My missus had a child already when I met her. I was 16 and quids in. She was 21, right? I told her I was 19.
Right.
So we got together, so I met Ellie now, and she's only 30 months old. And it didn't come over about a year.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
The line
escalates to the
My fucking father grasped me up, go mother. That's how it come out,
See,
yeah.
some lines
And-
fucking...
And we split up for like 2 weeks and shit, and you know, I was in love with the fucking kid, I was in love with Ellie, I was in love with her, and I was like, fucking, I'm 16, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I don't know what I've done.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got back again, we've been together 16 years now, so, it do work out.
It's only a little
Fucking
white
right.
light.
But I want to get out there now, she groomed me.
The old girl be knocking fucking no, you know.
I want fucking compensation, she groomed me.
I remember, well, it would be another documentary. The disappearance of fucking Daniel Little.
Fucking
Little white lights. I met a bird in Magaluf, 97. Fucking, we stayed in touch, right? For about fucking
Fucking
you know,
pen
a
pal.
year, like, you know,
Yeah.
full of... If it was fucking... These were the days before Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
It was proper, I'll phone you
I'll
at 8
phone you
o'clock
o'clock,
shit.
yeah.
But in Magaluf, we were just reeling them off. You know? I told her I lived in this fucking farm in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know, big fucking Beverly Hills cop job, fucking house, like, picks up in Cardiff Airport, drives into one wen, fucking terraced house, 2 up, 2 down. Shit, where's the farm? I went, we sold it last month. We downsized. Downsized? Fucking hell, we're not outside toilet, you scrubby cunt. She thought she was coming into the fucking JRU and like,
You must have talked to the one pub.
no, fuck,
fuck that.
That's the enemy, guys.
Well, when am I going up there? Have a fucking whiskey with Nigel Norman. Fuck
I
that.
remember being a young when my father used to play football for him. I was going to one-man pub, fucking hell.
That was a decent boozer, that was.
It was
wasn't
like,
it?
yeah,
Nice
I
size,
never
isn't
went
it?
in there. Funny enough, it's
Funny,
right down my hill.
It was quite fucking big, wasn't it? If I
Massive,
remember it.
yeah,
And
two
then it
big
was,
rooms,
it was like a place there, and people go from Kemble Cannon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A cherry tree, is it?
Cherry
Something
tree,
like that?
yeah. I tell you what, I noticed the other day, I drove past, the Hells Angels are taking over the old Dublin, aren't they?
Are they?
Right.
Have they really?
Right.
Oh, it's like a motorcycle club. I seen it.
I was in the lights, right? In the car in work, I looked over like that, and you see the, it's Lily sponsored by him. Support 81.
Yeah.
I saw the
Sponsored by
Support
him,
81
yeah.
site. Yeah, he sponsored on that. Yeah. We were going to get an invite soon. We were going to and yeah, they've taken over the old
Oh, so
Dublin.
is it not a Polish shop anymore?
No.
I thought it was a Polish shop.
No,
Yeah.
it closed down a few months ago, and they didn't. Maybe they kicked the Polish out.
I can remember the Lord Nelson pub in town.
Lord Nelson.
Opposite the White Swan. Opposite the White Swan. It was a pub. Well, that was the Hells Angels pub. It was fucking, it was thousands of bikes outside there. Yeah, fucking.
He was a bit older than us, so.
Yeah, but that just went, and then I always used to think, well, where the fuck do they go? And then someone said all the motorbikers go down Verdi's. These are not the Hells Angels.
These are not the
Isn't it one of Hammerford somewhere? You drive
Well, I
past
thought so.
them,
I'm pretty sure Lily said that
They got
he'd
a
been
big org in the
invited there.
front, and a big
Is he?
org
Yeah.
in the front.
I think Lily said he'd been invited there. He told me before.
Yeah.
But this one, like, I don't know whether it's open yet, but all the signage is up.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, no,
Sons of Anarchy job.
there we are.
Yeah.
Free sponsorship for Support 81. Better mention Boss Brewery again.
He's loving the boss brewery, right?
They are lovely, right? They're
Dan, if
really
it's fucking
honest.
free, I fucking loves it. Don't you worry about it. She did when she said to me, "No, there's a couple of crates here." I said, "Look, I don't want to take the piss." I said, "But when can I come back for some more?" She don't realise I'm the fucking biggest drunk in fucking Swansea. I'll be there every other fucking week.
Well, if he sponsored you only mentioned, and they got, you know, a couple of
Yeah.
crates here and there, he's not going to go a bit miss.
How to work and they brew everything up here. This is like a full on.
Yeah, well, the old Casey's, isn't it? It is,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
So it must be where they stored all the timber and shit.
Yeah.
So that's the factory.
That is a brewery, and then right next to it then is a bar.
Yeah.
I actually went there for dinner. This is not a lie. I'm just making up for the fucking for the sake of the sponsorship. I went there for dinner on my birthday, November. Yeah, I went there for my birthday, and we'd been there on a Saturday on a piss. They got loads of these beers there, and I like sort of shit. See, I'll drink any fucking thing I will. So I was going through the fucking full foray when I was in there, like. And it's quite reasonable, like, fucking beers are good. And the sporty local brewery and all that.
And I think he owns that Copper bar as well, doesn't he?
Yes, they do. Which I've been in Copper quite a few times. Yeah.
Well, if he wants to sponsor the fucking British title holder,
That's what I was going to ask you, because thinking about this now, right? I saw your sponsorship thing the other day. You've done well, haven't you?
Oh man, to be honest, I put it on Facebook and I'm like, fuck it, I like 100 people getting in touch with me.
No way.
And obviously you sort your friends out first, don't you?
Of course, yeah.
The biggest sponsor I got is a company I work for, USL. Paddy. He sponsors me every fight. Every fight he gives me 500 quid, got £1,000 or whatever.
What's a scaffolding, is it?
No, I'm on a BT poles.
BT poles,
yeah. Fucking, and he sponsors me every fight, and I can't fault him for it. And he's fucking great, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, I went on a course, he took me on, and fuck, I've been out since, like, brilliant.
Yeah.
But all my sponsors are great. I got Smiles Photos in the market as well. They do all my printing, my t-shirts, my hoodies. Boxer Tricks, obviously, Jason.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He's fucking good sponsor, man. He puts his hours in with me, I gotta be honest. I got loads.
That's what I mean. When I was looking at it the other day, I was like, fucking hell, that is alright.
Yeah.
It's like up there with Glenn the Sledge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Glenn the Sledge got some sponsors and all that. He's the principal talent.
But it's like, I don't even, something I don't even ask for him. Like, I'll be sponsored. Fucking hell.
I don't think that's not a bad problem to have, is it? You know, because when we talked, I remember, Lily had said in the past, Lily got some good sponsors, but like, I think you can always have more, like you could always do
I mean, they don't realise how much it helps. Like, when you work in, to pay the bills, and then you're like, fucking hell, I got to pay for training, and I got to pay for supplements, I got to do this and that. I got, like, training.
You got food prep?
I got food prep with MN Body Coach, which is Matt Nolan, which have helped a lot with this fight, to be honest with you. I got loads, boys. I got MN Body Coach, I got Go Cabs.
I think these new electric cars.
Electric cars.
It's a fucker, you go run over one. Fucking hell.
It's not like the old days when I'm chugging down there in my fucking Octavia and it's nearly coming a mile off. And now I'm strolling up in the electric and people are just wandering out in front of me. I go, mate, I will run over like
I never knew how we work with taxis because you're always fucking driving in now. So how do you charge them up and out?
Well, I don't see with the hybrids.
Hybrids?
Yeah, with the hybrids you've got a petrol engine and you've got batteries. So basically, if I'm crawling around town, it'll just use the electric. And then if I put my foot down there and going up a motorway, it bangs it. If I'm going up Mount Pleasant, we've got no electric going up Mount Pleasant, we've got fucking no chance. It's on. So, but yeah, it's fucking tremendous. But they bought 3 of them, haven't they? But we got tons of them.
Yeah.
So
as he goes, he's a nice guy. Matt's a lovely guy who owns Go Cabs, like, and he's good friends with Joe Egan.
Because he's back before Swansea.
When I went up to watch Lily when he fought the first time, that Joe Egan was he came in the same time.
I've never seen, not tall wise, but wide and thick.
He's unbelievable.
I've never seen a guy so thick in my fucking life.
No, unreal.
Yeah, how big is he?
Mate, he's a fucking monster.
He's like 3 foot thick.
He'd have to turn sideways to come through the door.
He's a monster.
I've seen photos of him and I've seen
he is.
Because I heard he's back for Swansea.
He's
mates with Benji. Matthew Benjamin.
Oh,
that night, we were standing in the queue waiting to go in, and Matthew Benjamin was coming over with Joe Egan.
That's a random pair, isn't
it?
If Joe Egan's walking around with fucking John, they're like,
he loves John. He loved his name of White Mike Tyson, but they had to change it because of fucking things. But he was up there and John was shocked that he knew him.
Yeah, of course.
He said to John, "You were White Mike Tyson," and John went, you were Joe Egan. And that was my first BKB fight. I mean, I had a couple of photos now with him, but what a lovely guy.
That's what they must do. I think they must, like, I don't want to say they're giving him a drop, but he's part of the crew, because he was just wandering around that night, having photos.
It's a few of them.
Dave Courtney had the fucking after party in his house.
He got the after party in his house this time as well.
Is there? Yeah, fucking castle.
And there's a couple of guys.
Well, Barrington Patterson, the ref, because he's well known.
He's a cage fighter. He got one that's party. Did you see the video?
He's another one. He's fucking huge.
Did you see the video of him reffing in the last fight?
He took Ash Gibson.
Have you seen that?
I didn't see that. No.
Fucking brilliant.
They
won't split up or something, is it?
Fucking slung him on the floor.
Chuck him on the fucking floor. Like, even the ref can have a fucking go. This is fucking lawless.
When I was there, they must have had Alex Reid as like a celebrity ref, right?
I've seen the video of that as well.
Have you seen it, mate? He was fucking hopeless. You can see Barron and Patterson trying to tell him,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he gets in the ring, right?
Yeah.
And mate, he have a clue what he was doing.
Oh, no.
And then Barron and Patterson screaming at him. Fuck, honestly, he was like, no, because right, it's supposed to be. There's no work in a clinch, is every.
No, you got break up straight. I think you got break. Fuck, I don't even know the rules. I think you got break up straight away. I know it's a 20-second count.
Yeah, 20
which
seconds,
gets me something. I fucking like the last fight there. I think I dropped the boy and he counted.
Well,
10.
I can imagine. That's done me a couple of times.
Yeah, well, I think when Lily dropped the guy in his first fight, he went to 10. He started celebrating.
And the guy got the stood up. He's like, oh fuck, here we go.
Lily's already in Burger King at 13 minutes.
Lily's on his first fucking one. But no, yeah, it's getting bigger all the time.
It's crazy because we talked to John, Dino and Brett about this, right? How in MMA they sort of like the first wave in Wales, right?
Yeah.
Especially Dino and John. Brett kind of slightly a little bit after,
well,
right?
I think Dino, I was there when Dino fought Brad Pickett.
Yeah, well, he was on the same bus.
Yeah, he was on the same bus with me.
That's right, yeah.
And fuck, he break Brad Pickett's rib?
Brad Pitt's ribs, he couldn't get up
And
off
Brad
the floor.
said, he said, if I didn't have that guillotine
Dino
in that round, I would have had to pull out.
If Brad fighting,
he's fighting on my
next
show,
time,
yeah. You know, I'm not being fucking thing, he's one of my fucking MMA heroes.
Yeah,
100%
I know, like we talk about Dino, John being pioneers. For Wales, sorry.
He's pioneering.
He's a British pioneer. He's happy with best spin. Dan Hardy, people like that.
He's had some fucking
wars, absolute wars. And still come out there pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen interviews with him before that Polaris, he does that Polaris. And I was thinking, he's still all there, he's still pretty good.
Have you met him before?
I think I've met him. I've had a photo with him once. I think fucking that's going back a long time ago.
I met him in Dino's second fight for UC MMA when he beat Brad Wheeler, who will meet a nice guy.
Yeah,
genuinely one of the fucking nicest guys you'd ever meet in your life. So you'll 100% you'll have the phone. You'll have his phone number by the time.
I gotta check. How much fucking electric I got? We got.
What I was getting at was like John and Dino and Brett are like starting to pioneer Welsh MMA. You and Lily could be pioneering because the sport is growing.
Yeah, it's getting.
I never even thought
you were going in there now, 3 fights in, you're fighting for the title, and obviously I don't know how long you plan to be in the sport, but
my plans to get a world title, you know. That's my,
yourself, Sean George, boys like that. You're building the sport now, you're all building the sport.
And I think Sean would have been there since the beginning, didn't he?
Sean have been amazing. I watched that bare knuckle fight club. The one with the guy from Liverpool,
the guy from the Willow, Sean
Smith,
Sean Smith,
right?
The debt collector.
It's
one of the best documentaries.
Sean George is in his gym training. Obviously, you just want to see Sean George.
The other one, Christian Evans as well, wasn't he? He's one.
He was there. And like back, I think even back then, you're looking at it, they were fighting in like the equivalent of the Convelling Club.
Right?
It's
mad, isn't it?
And then you see it.
Well, they're fighting in one barn. There's all fucking hay everywhere. You know what I mean?
And it's now look at it. You know, if they'd have said, I remember watching BKB, the first BKB I saw, I've talked about it on a podcast before, I think I was talking about, I can't remember if I was talking about it. They was in the middle of a football field, right?
Yeah.
And they just chucked out like deck chairs.
Yeah.
People were sitting on deck chairs.
It was like a non-league club, wasn't it?
Right. People were rolling in with t-shirts and tracksuit bottoms on, and these boys had just stepped out the pub.
Yeah.
There was no real ability to it. Do you know what I mean? But now look at it.
Yeah.
Right? When you've got boys like yourself, like James Lilly, pro boxer, Brad Pickett, pro MMA, you know, all of UFC boys that have come over, right? Julian Lane and
Chris Lytle is there.
Tyler Goodjohn, he boxed the last one, he looked fucking brilliant, right? All these guys coming in now with real ability. It's not now boys rolling out the pub.
No.
It's not gypsies in lanes having fights. This is the real
deal.
There's people taking it deadly serious, and I haven't seen one BKB event I haven't enjoyed yet. You know what I mean? I've enjoyed it.
You know what? I've had that. I think most people have come to watch me. Have come on to me after the fight and said, "Fucking, I love that show."
Yeah.
And so I've had one person say, "Fuck, I love seeing people spit their teeth out," and I said, "Fuck, I didn't even see him." Yeah, one of them like that, spat their puff out and blood everywhere. I fucking loved it. I'm like, fucking hell.
Don't you think, alright, we all fucking massive boxing fans, fucking huge MMA fans. this takes it back to the fucking gladiator fucking era, doesn't it? This one is there's no hiding.
No
I think Lily's the only technical boxer in BKB history. You know what I mean? It's like literally, this is the fucking. Everyone goes to one of them shows who's going to say to their mates, fucking gotta have a look at this at Ground Zero. It's fucking brilliant. It's entertaining as fuck.
It's just fucking from a word, from the first round, the first fight. It's just fucking brutal, isn't it?
It's the setup. What I liked the day I went as well was they did 4 fights, and then I think they had like 2 or 3 title fights on. So they did 4 fights, title fight, 4 fights, title fight, 4 fights. Title fight, something like that. Anyway,
just to keep
mix it up.
So they basically not all the main fights were at the end, like they normally build up the night to the top. There was these title fights were thrown in amongst
between.
Brilliant setup, honestly. And then
it feels like you're having.
I fought in Indigo last fight. I was supposed to fight Danny McIntosh, and he pulled out.
That's right.
He had a bit of a flu, and I think he had more problems than that. I think he had fucking depression or something, what I've seen, but I hope he's well now anyway.
Yeah, of course.
But he pulled out, and I fought a guy named Peter Mulvey, I think.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. And he stepped in straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question. I asked him, he said, yeah, I'll fight. So it's great. But yeah, Indigo.
And the Echo, did you fight the Echo before?
I fought the Echo before.
Look at that now. Like Paddy was saying earlier, when you fought, I watched your first MMA fight against Jason Phillips in Oceana, wasn't it? Right? Look at that. Look at the way it's gone like this, and then you fighting on Budo and you boxing. You 100% you boxed up at Fairfield.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that sounds right as well. White collar.
Yeah.
You know, when he was doing the white collar, I think I was probably. I got to give him a shout out because I was MCing on this night, like. When he fought Lacey, right? Tough fucking boy,
That's
right?
fabulous, yeah.
But when we talk about level, and in all fairness to the boy, for jumping in with him, mate.
Yeah.
Because I remember we was all talking on some of the white collar shows, it could be the same fights all the time, same fighters, you know.
And the thing was that, right? Bonham said, you will fight something, it can be unlicensed. That's what he said to Lacey.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, you know, and he took it. I was thinking, fuck, this boy must be.
Yeah.
He's fucking been about.
He's a big
lad, and he's a lovely kid. He's a fucking lovely boy. Lovely boy.
Let's have it right. Swansea, I love Swansea.
Yeah.
But it's all know each other. It was all on the WhatsApp groups going, and like people saying, oh, he's bitten off too much here. And then I remember myself saying, going, well, lads, fucking hell. You never know, mate. Because he must fucking fancy it. And then on the night then, I put on the WhatsApp and straight away I went, fucking hell, I didn't think fucking Dan clipped him and he went over. He got fucking Thor's hammer in their fucking hands. Like, in all fairness to Lacey, but taking it all like,
honest. And do you know what we took it? I was in the warehouse training. I just started back training. I think I started back training to fight on Bonham's show. He said he'd get me on and get me back fucking, and I was raising awareness. Charging money out for fighting for autism and that. And I was training, and he said, right, Lacey, you fighting him? And Lacey went, yeah, all right. Not and he went, oh, fine.
Oh, fair play to
so, you know what I mean?
Lacey fought in the main event of the first white collar I fought on. He boxed Alex Tompkins. But when you look at the size of Alex and Christian at that time, they were both around 12 and a half to 13 stone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You was coming in, he was big as well, probably
I was about
15
stone, perhaps about 14, 10, but not much much smaller than 15 stone.
You know, and so obviously, even though he's grown now, as he's grown into a man, he's probably a little bit heavier than that, still probably that weight difference and new experience and everything. I said straight away, when I heard about that, obviously I'd sparred with Chris, but a few years before, I was like, oh God, Dan, it's going to be too much for him and that. And then he put it on the WhatsApp group, it ended.
It was levels. You know, there's nothing fucking embarrassing about that. You know, it was just levels. Like, because the shot you caught him with, it didn't even look a massive shot, but it was like.
To be honest, I didn't want to fucking knock him out or nothing like that. I just wanted. I was there for charity. I wanted to take him around a few rounds. And I fucking caught him. I thought, fucking. I think he moved into it as well.
Yeah.
So he come round and it hit him, and I thought, oh fucking hell, I've got that. I'd be honest with you, I was fucking spewing.
Really?
Yeah, I was really, really got that. And his father and his sister was there, and I was thinking, oh fucking hell, what have I done?
I think Chris will be the first to say, if you get in a ring, you're gonna know.
Listen, Chris is going to be watching you and fucking fighting for the British title, and he can turn around and fucking say to everyone in the house, I fought him.
Yeah.
Granted, you might say I took it 3 rounds. And then all we fucking came in the middle of it, which we all do, like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fucking hell, he knows the fucking score. I think he balls of steel just fucking getting it.
Oh,
to be honest.
he's a lovely kid as well.
When did you... Was it through Lily that you first sort of found out about it?
No, I watched a documentary on it ages ago, like yourself, and I watched a couple of fights. Oh, fucking hell, I thought I'd fucking love a go at that, but it just didn't. After that, my son wasn't even born then.
Well, it's not nice getting fucking.
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
start, like, you watch a documentary on Netflix, you don't fucking like. I watch a McCann documentary. I don't think I'm going to Pride to lose next week and solving the case. You know what I mean?
But no, I watched it and I thought, fuck, I'd love a go at that, and that was the end of it. And I watched a few fights on YouTube. I thought, oh, I'd love a go at that, and that was it. And then Lily got into it, and I said, fucking hell, Lil, can you get me a fight? And before I knew it, he said, yeah, I got you a fight. I was like, what? I got you one. He said, message Jim, and we got talking. But, Jim got me on there, and I fought Peter Radford. And I don't think many people thought I'd beat him, to be honest with you. And I knew myself.
The one who dropped with the left.
Yeah. And, another, fucking lovely guy. I know he come out cocky and that, but behind the scenes, he was fucking lovely. Like,
I think that was his whole shtick. Whenever, that was what he was about. Because when he was walking down, I watched it today because that's the video I put up on the thing, and I watched it this morning in work, and I was seeing him stroll down, and I think I can't remember seeing that. I just remember seeing the fight, like, you know. But he caught you with a cracking shot in that fight, didn't he? And
I didn't feel it till I watched the fucking fight, and then I felt it. Yeah. When I watched the fight, and then he caught me. Yeah. But no, it felt like I don't describe it. It feels like warm water getting chucked in him. It feels like a fucking burn it. Yeah. Obviously, you know, it cut you on that and that's the thing with BKB. Anyone can beat anyone. Yeah. No matter how good you are, or no matter how shit you are. If you catch a boy on the button with bare knuckle, they're fucking out. They can go over.
Or you're going to cut them up bad.
We're going to cut them. I mean, a perfect example of a fight was on the night I fought. Fucking probably one of the brutalest fights I've seen for one round was he won the prize fighter. He fought a Croatian guy, Martin Chuck, is it?
Oh, fucking.
What's his fucking name now? Trevor. Yeah. Travis Dickinson.
Yeah.
You know, and he caught the fucking boy with the left hook. I thought the boy, he's not getting up from that. He got up. Fuck, he caught him again. He got up, and the boy caught him. Fucking dropped him. I was like, fuck it, what's going on here? And it's probably the best 1-2 round fight I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I was watching it thinking, fuck, that's brutal, like. Yeah. And I think one of them spat their teeth out then.
Oh my gosh.
And still to this day, that's the fight that stuck out for me with BKB. And I thought, fuck, this is going to go big because people are going to love that.
Yeah. Mate, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of that, like MMA fucking, you know, true fucking fans, like, love the fucking BJJ aspect of it, and on the floor.
It's boring, isn't it?
It's nothing better.
It's nothing better than a knockout.
There's nothing better.
It's toe-to-toe scrap.
Isn't it?
And that's why everyone loves watching John, because he always goes to the knockout.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what he does, he just goes to the knockout. I mean, I was in China with him, and fuck, he hit the boy. How the boy got up, in fairness to him, I don't know. Because
you tough old boy he was, mate. That boy.
That came on, and John took on 21 days notice. If you had a full camp for that, no disrespect, Kevin Holland, but I think it would have been a different outcome. But he hits like a fucking train, didn't he? And that's what you want to see. You want to see knockouts, don't you?
You could easily see, let John's MMA career play out.
We spoke to him about this.
We talked about it. I could easily see John being the first superstar BKB.
Yeah.
Because there's no it wide. Everything John hates about his opponents.
It's fucking.
They can't not punch it. Like it's just it's fucking made for John.
He would decimate.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And I mean that's in every week.
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah.
I don't care how good. He won't get down to Jimmy Sweeney's weight and that. But if he did that, the way he hits.
Yeah.
You know, you get them like that at 66 kilos and he's amateur. He's fucking hell.
Me and Dino spoke about it years ago. Me and Dino were sending back, the videos of the gypsies fighting and Dino said to me, he said, I haven't seen one guy yet that John wouldn't waylay in seconds. And that's what he said to him when he came on, because we were talking about himself doing it and Lily doing it, and would you ever be interested in something like that? He's like, well, no, obviously at this time, I'm concentrating
Yeah,
on the UFC. I'm at my career there, like, but
yeah.
he wouldn't take much to him. That, like you said, it's everything that would play into his hands. It's a smaller ring where no one can run, and they'd have to trade up, and they would never last long.
I think if he ever did win, he'd probably be fucking world champion in every weight from super middleweight up.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He could be the first superstar.
Yeah.
Far be it from me to sort of stop his MMA career. He's still got plenty left. But like, no part of me is thinking, oh fuck, let's see him.
Yeah, I know. There's something exciting about it.
Fucking hell, I want to see that. Like, you know.
You just.
As long as I'm not there, I would never fucking fight my best mate. Like brothers.
But
I'd have to go down a weight.
Yeah. I know what you're going to say.
You were sparring with him, right? And we
watched it today.
When
we hit each other.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So obviously you feel that power on a regular basis.
Yeah.
What was it like?
It's hard to describe. It's not like I've been hit by power shots. Power hurts, But when he hits you, it's like concussive. It's like fucking. It's just hard to describe. You can't describe it. I mean, we're both quite big fucking hitters. But when he hits you, it's like nothing I've ever felt before. Yeah. And that's why I'm so confident about getting it. I mean, when I fought I spar probably one of the best in my eyes, probably the best stand-up fighter in UFC. If anyone stood with him, I don't think anyone fucking lived with him. But it's obviously MMA. It's
different.
Of
course, yeah.
But but even his wrestling now, his wrestling's fucking come on. He's training with two boys who are probably the best wrestlers in fucking. And Big Mike Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Probably the three best ground boys in Wales. Yeah. And his wrestling is fucking. Like, I was watching him training a couple of weeks back before the fight. I was thinking, fuck yeah, he's a fucking animal.
Come on,
it's unbelievable. Like, and people don't see that because he's always standing. Yeah. But I think if someone, I think if he gets in the next fight he has, and someone tries to take him down, you'll see a lot of stuffs.
Well, he stuffed Jack on a weekend, didn't he?
Yeah. But, even down to some American guys. I know they're the top wrestlers, but fucking the way he's stuffing takedowns and that is unbelievable. He's so sharp right now, and that's what he's been working on. He's been working on that constant for fucking months now. Fucking over a year, over 2 years, over 3 years he's been working on it. I mean, but people don't see that because he always wants to stand up and knock him out.
Yeah.
I think he got one submission to his record, didn't he?
He submitted Chris Field, but I think he submitted someone else. He triangled someone, didn't he?
Oh fuck, what's his name? That was in Dubai, was it?
He triangled someone and he guillotined Chris Field.
People forget that. See, people always think of his knockouts. But he had got a ground game as well. Like it's mad.
Maybe as well, though, it's drilled into him, isn't it?
Yeah.
He don't wanna. I think John might be of the mindset. Oh, I can't go for the takedown because that's not what people want, do we?
Yeah.
People want the fucking the big fucking walk away KO.
That, right? He's dropped Jack with the right hand on Saturday, and he's just going to fucking get back up.
You give a crowd a bow and say get back up.
Yeah, get back up. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's because he wants because he said on a TTLO podcast, he wants that highlight reel knockout. You know what I mean?
Fucking hell, I think he got a few of them already, isn't he?
Yeah, I got more than a few. Yeah. Just the one in the fucking Budo with Javali.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Charlie Ward one.
Yeah,
Charlie Ward.
Yeah. James Zikic.
And he's never been knocked out.
Yeah.
Never been knocked out.
It was like 4 or 5 punches head the body until he folded him up on himself.
But even that back when he first started off, his fight in Croatia.
Yeah.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, I've seen
him. We talk about him.
Yeah, I've seen him.
He's knocked them two boys out. Fucking.
There's one he they get in the guy's back against the ropes and they start trading off. And John comes this way and comes back and he just turns onto it. The guy literally turns onto the hook and he just falls like a stone. Honestly. And John's really young, isn't he?
Oh fuck yeah!
Early 20s.
2009, 2010.
That's what was gutted about the weekend, because we spoke just before it to me again on WhatsApp and all that, going back and forth. And I think I put, I'd love to see him get the win, right? Yeah. Just for himself, so he can fucking. Yeah. So if he never had another fight in the UFC, which I think he'll have, I think he will have another one at least. I was thinking, get that win just for him, at the end of the film where the fucking guy works fucking works 15,
But
20
what he'll
years.
probably find, he'll probably get that win, and he'll win again, and that's the way he'll probably go.
Like in a run.
And he'll probably go like a fucking snowball,
Yeah.
and he'll probably win, and then he'll fight someone where the class is big, and I think that's what's going to. I still think he could be a star in UFC, to be honest with you, because that's all he needs, that one shot and knock him out, and then he'll be fucking raving.
And everyone will love that, won't they?
I was certain.
But look at Darren Till weekend.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, we fought Master.
But look at Masvidal now.
Yeah.
Masvidal's the hottest
Masvidal's
fucking guy in the
superstar.
UFC.
Yeah.
Especially when he's chucking a three-piece with the big fucking headbutt. Like all of a sudden now, like Masvidal, like someone said on Twitter, I went, "Oh, you'd be fucking cut from the UFC because of that."
He will not.
He certainly will not. They love that.
They love
the
that.
woman's interviewing
It's
it.
fucking
He comes over
contract,
there.
I was there, boys, and I swear, I fucking, I fall down Till as well, but fuck, he didn't move for about 3-4 minutes.
He went down bad.
He
It was
was
heavy,
out,
really
out.
heavy.
Yeah.
Fucking bad, man.
Because the left hook he hit him with was stepping him up.
I know.
But when he hit the deck, do you know the second left he hit him on the
Yeah.
floor with?
Yeah, it was
Couldn't have hit him
short,
any cleaner.
yeah.
Do you know those shots?
And he hit his head in the canvas,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
Well, you'll know better than me. When you throw in those shots down onto the floor, you can glance, so most
Yeah,
times you see him hitting the floor,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
hitting the person.
Scored him
Oh
sweet,
no,
didn't
he
it?
hit him
Sweet
clean
on the
in the
chin.
chin.
So you think he's got 14 stone fucking
Coming down.
flying into him like that?
And they look different weights, didn't they?
Yeah, well,
he
Till
did
was
look
huge.
well.
Till looked massive.
But Till, I don't know if you could tell from the crowd or if you've seen it back, on the TV, Till looked rough. He looks
Yeah, he
too
did
big
look
to
I
be
look more
coming
than I
down
remember
his
saying,
weight.
Mrs. Fuck, he looks pale. And
That's
I
what he looked.
I said, fuck, he looks...
Because he's a big boy, isn't he? And he looked like
He
a
cuts a lot of weight
skeleton.
as well.
Yeah.
Did you see his last fight when he put a documentary up?
Yeah, we talked about that. Didn't
Yeah.
we?
He looked half dead, didn't he?
You can't be
It's
doing
no
that
good for
much.
him,
It's
like,
not
No,
good
it
for
can't
him.
be.
Because he's got to be walking around over 200 pound.
Yeah.
Because he'd have to cut weight to make 185,
Yeah.
and he's cutting all the way down to 170. It's an
Crazy.
extra fucking over a stone.
It is
I think
crazy.
It's rough. Like we've already talked about it. There's got to come a time where I remember talking to Dino about it when Dino dropped from feather to bantam, and he said all my punch resistance went.
Yeah, it's like when I fought that Gachi, I never forget it, and that's one that sticks out all the time. I seen everything in slow motion. I mean, I didn't even make weight. I think I got down to 86, and Richard, Shaw, and Chris had a chat, and they said, "Yeah, we take a fight." And I weighed in the day before, and still I had everyone come to watch me. It was my fucking big, on what was it called before the fucking Richard Shaw's shows, Pain Pit.
That's what
Pain
it
Pit.
is. Yeah.
And I fucking went on there, and he hit me on. Well, I think I caught him, and then he caught me, and I just fucking everything went in slow motion. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, fucking hell, what's going on here? I seen these punches coming into me. I was like, fucking hitting me. I see this ref come over. I thought, what's he running over for? It was just a slow motion. It's crazy, like. And you can't hear nothing. I just couldn't hear nothing, and John was in my corner, and Chris Reese, and I was like, fucking hell, what's going on here? And it did scare me. That did scare me.
That can't be good. That can't be good.
How often have we said when we were in Budo and he was so close to the fucking cage? I've fucking been watching boxing since I was fucking 13, going down the leisure, watching Enzo fight Ross McCord, all those kids. There's something about MMA that's fucking brutal. Well, coming on, it's probably not as bad as bare knuckle, but MMA is just, when you have like special Budo, you'll have a couple of cage boxing and then a couple of MMA.
Yeah.
The cage boxing, majority of the time, go the 3 rounds. Like the MMA is like, fucking hell, it's just so fucking brutal. Like.
Liam Bennett fought someone, and right in front of me, he threw an elbow, right? And he split the guy's head open. Yeah. And I was sitting on the table, backed up against, I had papers in front of me like that.
Blood over paper.
Oh, fucking literally a line of blood went across the table. Missed me, but covered the fucking table. I was like, fucking hell, Like John's knockout. When I was down the back of it, so when Javali circled off the cage, John turned his back to me, and I watched the left hook come straight, the left hand come straight over his shoulder, and Javali fall, and the cage jumped. Because he was such a big man.
Guy, yeah.
Because he didn't make weight for that.
No, he's fucking huge.
He was huge, and the cage bounced. And then the other one that stays with me was when Marley fought Common Day, and that body kick that Common Day hit Marley with. A brilliant fight, probably the best fight I've watched live, and it's even. I'm going myself. This is 2-2 going into the last round, and he's thrown that body kick, and that's what it was, like that slap. And Marley have gone down, folded up in his fetal position, and Marley's tough as fuck, you know what I mean? and you're just going, I'm like, yes, I'm like
Fucking choking
even
himself,
for it,
yeah.
right? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's what you get. That's what you get in MMA, and especially if you're cage side. Like, you know, we've been lucky enough to be fucking cage side to watch these fights.
Yeah.
Like, and then you imagine what it's like on a BKB when you hear it in bare
Yeah.
knuckles rapping into
Rapping,
the
it's
skull and
mad.
everything. Like,
It's mad because like when I was fighting MMA, I hardly ever fucking trained.
Yeah,
You know, John used to say to me, if you trained, you'd be fucking brilliant. But I trained for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But I think the longest camp I was about 4 weeks. And I won a few. Fucking, I had 2 and not on my record. I think I'm on fucking thing. I'm 4-2, but I'm not. I'm 6 and I won 5 or 6. But yeah, I never used to fucking train like and fucking hell. And then now I started training, and I'm thinking, fucking, I'm fucking looking at the videos back, and I'm fuck, that's not me.
yeah.
really.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, if I done that then, I don't know where I
How
could
heavy
have
were
been.
you, when I was looking at that video today, the first thing that stuck with me, that first fight you had, you knocked out with the left hand, was because you posted the photo on your Facebook of you like lean now this week. How heavy were you in that first fight?
First BKB fight, I think I weighed in 15 stone 10.
Yeah.
It was, was it 15 stone? No, I'm sure it was 15 half stone, something like that.
Yeah.
And it was cruiserweight. Then I fought light heavy in my last fight, and now I'm down to middleweight. Yeah. So, but it's fucking mad. Like I'm dieting. You know, my food's fucking great, and it's just flying off me. I don't know how to fight. It's just but it's
Just because you're doing it properly.
doing it properly.
I think a lot of it would be that the food prep must be fucking massive.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like going into the fridge and having the fucking, it's
Yeah,
there for you,
yeah.
like, you know, I must be fucking.
Just because you're working long hours, I suppose, and then you just grab your food and take it with you, and just the time of day you're eating
And
it.
again, I've got to mention it again, my fucking wife. It's a food, you know, I don't have like all my meals prepped by Matt. I have like, you know, fucking 1 a day or 2 a day.
Yeah, of course.
My wife does the rest, and she's like chicken, fucking vegetable.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking hell, you know, you're doing this for me.
Yeah, of course.
She's my fucking angel, I'll tell you. But yeah, she does a lot of it for me as well, like.
And then you got Jason Williams beasting you,
And I got him beasting me, and yeah.
So, where is he training you out?
He's training out of Blind and Mice.
Out of the Blind Mice
Yeah,
gym,
yeah, Blind and Mice gym, yeah.
Is Grenville still up there?
Yeah, he's still there. He's the miserable bastard. Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, he's still there. He still takes a piss out of everyone out when he's training. Yeah, he fucking won't be the same out him, would he?
Yeah, good bloke, Grenville.
Yeah,
Like,
brilliant.
I grew up with his fucking boy, like Chris. At the time, we thought we was going to be the fucking biggest DJs in Swansea. He's more like Kevin and Perry, to be fair. He's a fucking hell of a mess. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's a good boy, Grenville, is like.
Lovely
So,
boy.
how are you, with the drop in weight, and then obviously you're improving all the time, new techniques, stuff like that, are you feeling that even though the drop in weight, do you feel you're still holding the power with the drop in weight?
I'm fucking mad. I got no self-confidence, I am. And people don't believe me when I tell them I am. I got no self-confidence at all. And like tonight, I said to Jason, fuck Jason, am I fit enough for this fight? He said, Dan, you're more than fit. I said, fucking, I feel like I'm not hitting as hard. I feel like I'm fucking sloppy. He said, Dan, you know, you hitting as hard as, this is what he told me. He said, I'm hitting harder than anyone he's felt at the moment.
Right.
He said, you know, fucking John, obviously someone fucking,
Yeah,
he's
of course,
fucking
yeah.
someone else. But he said, you nearly fucking break my arms. Like, I'm like, fucking hell, I don't feel like that. And I've always been the same since a kid. I've never had any, like, I've always been the kid that does well or something to a point and don't push it a little bit further. And then I'm 32 now and I'm thinking, fuck, I got to push it further now. And I wish I had it when I was a kid. Like.
Yeah, but we were talking, you were doing yourself a bit of a disservice, like, because, like we say, John and Brett, they are at the elite fucking level, like, you were fighting now for a British title in a sport, and it's fucking in its infancy, like, but who are in this fucking sport, elite level, innit? You know, I don't know about world titles, how they go about the world titles in the BKB. Well, it's like the jazz band with Donna. They calls it the World Championships, right? In Newcastle. It's only bands from England and Wales. I was fucking mad with that. I've never heard a band walk onto the pitch going, and now from Costa Rica. Right? It's only bands from England and Wales. Don't tell her because she's so fucking mad. She loves the World Championships, right?
They call all the fat cats, just don't talk about
Don't slag up a jazz band off, like. But like, how would they, like, you saying about, oh, fuck you, taking a certain level. British fucking title in this is massive, isn't it? It is fucking huge, like, you know, fuck me, that's proper, elite fucking level.
Obviously it's the biggest fight that I've ever had.
Oh, fuck, by a fucking mile.
And it's probably the fittest I've ever been. It's probably the sharpest I've ever been. But in my, it's mad because in your head, I don't know how to fight the stuff. I just got no self-confidence. And when you got a coach like Jason and it's constantly saying, you look, you fucking this, you're doing that, you know, you're not doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And it do help a bit, it do help a lot, I'll be honest with you. He's probably the best coach I've ever worked with, like.
Yeah. You can tell that.
Yeah, we can tell. From what I see, I'm watching new videos on Instagram and on Facebook and stuff. You can see that there's a proper bond there.
I totally agree.
I got to be honest, I told him this. When I used to go up with Grant as a kid, like 13, 14, 15, I used to watch him spar the boys. I used to sit there and watch him and his brother spar, and I like, he knew spar John, he spar Ricky, and I said to him, yeah, probably don't know, I fucking don't remember who he said. I said, well, we are then. Yeah. You know, but he was in such a zone with his boxing then. Yeah. Fucking fantastic boxer.
Amazing boxer. Like.
Yeah,
fantastic boxer. I seen that in some sparring the other week, and I think I commented on it, saying, fuck it, I shared it like, fuck, anyone wants to watch a fucking good spar.
Who sparred it out? Daniel and
Jason,
right?
And it was
like,
to
see that.
Like a pleasure to watch for fucking 5 minutes. Like it was fucking, as a boxing fan, it was great. Like it was good to see. Yeah, we know what we got from it, but it was good to see Jason. Like no one of them fucking the cunts to lose it today. No, it's like they've done today. It's.
I know if Jason can't catch me with a jab, I don't think anyone else is going to catch me with a jab. Because it fucking hell, he's sparring. He's like, I mean, fucking hell, where's that come from? Like, and he's still.
They brought the Gwent legends in this kid.
And his brother was a big puncher.
Yeah.
Fucking huge puncher. And he had Jason then, who used to fucking stop everyone with body shots. You know, body snatcher, like. And I think Ricky Owen will tell you, he probably got his body shots from Jason.
Yeah.
And it's fucking mad, like, it's. And now I'm training with him, and it's because Jason went out to boxing for a few years. He went to management or something.
I don't think he was.
And he started it back now doing lessons, and he's fucking jammed.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know why I didn't do it years ago. Like.
How did you get in touch with him then, or we were put together?
I was training with Dino's gym when I for the first fight, and I was going back for Jason's. He messaged me, said, "Oh, if you want to come up for a session, let me know." And I went up for a session, and within like. Fucking 5 minutes leaving, he said, fuck, I think you've got something I can work with. Yeah. I want to train you. And I went up there and he said, look, I don't know to pay me, and I'd taken a BKB and that, and I'd been there since. And fuck, I'd come on. I know I'd come on leaps and bounds by watching videos. But as I said, I just got so little confidence. Like a guy I'm fighting, he's like fucking Adonis, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Well, let's be honest, you've never looked so good. But compared to we've got a fucking dad bod.
But it's mad because I got such little self-confidence, but stuff like that never bothered me. No. I think because I've always been the one that saw, look, he's out of fucking shape. As long as I'm fit to fight, I think
Well, obviously you've got no fear, because if you had the first guy who fought was about 6'7", wasn't he?
I think he was fucking 6'8", I think.
Yeah, he's a big fucker. Because when I saw, because you were a big boy, you were bigger than me and him.
I got a picture of him, boys, and I'm not joking. He's like, I'm up to his shoulders.
I know.
On the way-ins, right? I'll be honest, on the way-ins, and I don't get nervous. I look down and I thought, oh my god, how the fuck am I going to punch him?
How are you going to hit him?
How am I going to reach him? I even said as a joke to Lily, fucking give me yellow pages. I was looking,
why are they carrying him? He's walking, Rock, he's walking.
And he's fucking shredded like that, and he's fucking up there, and I'm looking at it.
I bet he was calling Lily all the cunts.
What the fuck?
So I'm going to fight Lil, not this fucking giant. But yeah, you know, as I was earlier on, like, we took my boy football training, a couple of boys going, we're going to podcast, and I said, got Daniel Lerwell. I said, he's explaining to them, he's fighting the British Tigers, fighting this guy CJ Mills. I said, fuck, I haven't had a chance to look at this CJ Mills yet. So I had him on the thing, and the first thing I said, fuck, he's good looking cunt.
Oh, he's good looking cunt, yeah, definitely.
Fuck, don't worry about
that. But I've never been to shit talk, and I respect every fighter, because fucking going in now, don't I? Come out there, ain't boxing, fucking MMA, and I think he did try having a bit of banter with me and that. I know he went into that. Like, it's not me. So, you know, and in fairness to him, he could see probably I wanted it, and he stopped straight away. Yeah. Well, I think my wife scared him. My wife did comment on it. And I think she scared a few of them away. But yeah, no, I never been one into that. Like,
he's got a few videos. I watched a few of his videos this week. Like, no doubt, Jason. That's a good thing about YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Jason,
2 years ago, you wouldn't have been able to, because of YouTube now. You basically I've seen this week fights in the car park.
Yeah.
and all his BKB fights. It's fucking tough fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you fucking,
it's
you got it, you know,
Well, it's not going to be an easy fight.
Oh, no
It's
fucking
title,
way.
is it?
Oh, no, it's a
You know,
tough fight.
and another thing, I don't watch the videos.
Really?
Jason does all that. Jason,
That's his job.
and,
Yeah.
I just go in there and if you know, if you go in there with a game plan and that game plan gets chucked out the window, we fucked in it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you just go in there and what comes. But you know, it's just one of those things. Like, I'm lucky I got a bit of a punch in me, and I think if I catch anyone in BKB,
I probably
they
agree,
fucking
yeah.
Because that left hand you caught that first boy with, you can watch it a million
Oh,
times.
mate.
It's just
Did
fucking
you see
amazing.
the Robin Black break it
Break
down?
down
on
on
it,
it.
yeah,
No,
I
you
couldn't
know who
believe
made it, right?
Yeah,
It's Robin
I
Black.
couldn't believe
Don't
it.
get me wrong, mind. He broke him down 2 days after he broke down that guy with the kangaroo in Australia.
You know, right? I didn't know who he was, and then I fucking Robin Black. And I remember watching him, man, like a couple of years back,
course,
doing
yeah.
MMA videos and that. And then I got speaking to him, and his mother is actually from Wales.
Fuck,
Oh, that's
fucking
joking.
no way.
Yeah.
She's from mid Wales somewhere. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but it's up by Boothwell somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, 'cause I remember telling him I was working. And he said, "Oh, my mother's from up that way." And
No
oh,
way.
I said, "God, yeah." You think, fucking, it's a small world.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But like, when I see that, you know how much I love Swansea, the city.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fucking mad about Swansea, very passionate about fucking where we come from. Like, and when there was no build up to that, it was just Robin Black, Twitter, bang, Daniel Lerwell,
It's there,
the guy out with the fucking, he went and saw it, and paid to get back into the
When he goes down, because he's so big, his leg, like his left leg comes in, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
falls off to the side,
Yeah.
so he's sort of like just
It's like the angle,
The only thing I can remember from that, right, is Baz come over to count him. I remember John shouting, "What the fuck are you counting for?" That's all I can do. I can't remember anything else from a fight. Unless I watch a video, but that's all I can do was, "What the fuck are you counting for?"
Yeah.
I looked over, like, I looked at him, I thought, fucking hell, he's out like that.
Because you did it perfect, didn't you? Because that's what they teach you, innit?
Yeah.
Throw the right hand, go
Well,
back with the
that's
left,
the thing,
innit?
and I think, because it was my first BKB fight, you don't know what to say. I just rushed in at the beginning, and then I thought, right, take a deep breath now, step back.
Yeah.
I thought, right, fuck, he's open for left hook, yeah? And the left hook's not even my biggest punch, it's my fucking straight right hand's my biggest punch. And I fucking threw right hand, missed him. I thought, right, throw a left hook, yeah? And I fucking got it in fairness, I caught him sweet, like, yeah.
When he was a big man such as yourself, but like you said, any man matched up evenly, throwing that left hook as clean as you threw it with the guy on the chin, he probably could put him out of bed.
And someone asked me the other day, some of the guys in there are not big punchers. I said, look, it's bare knuckle.
Yeah.
You could punch like a fucking pillow and knock someone out and get caught on the right spot. But I mean, it's I enjoy it. I fucking love it. I don't know why.
You seem to get on great with the guy, Jim
Freeman.
yeah.
Oh, mate, honest. I've worked with loads of promoters. They're probably the best two promoters. They do anything's not a problem. You know, other than them two, it's probably Dino shows. Yeah. It's probably been the best I've fought on. And I fucking know, John's Predator shows, they were just fucking, they were brilliant. Yeah. But they were brilliant shows, it's just fucking...
Wild West.
Wild West.
But fucking never get MDs back, will we? Fucking
no. There's too much health and safety.
I know, but yeah, no, you know, Jim and Joe, I mean, they brought it from fucking pubs to the fucking old 2 India, you know what I mean? And they're selling that out. There's like 3,000 people.
It's only a matter of time now, mind, before they go from the little theatres into the...
Well,
it's going to be one big arena.
Yeah, I think they're talking about going to 5,000 already.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think the motor point's 8.
Yeah,
so it's not massive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might, in fact, I think the motor point is 8 standing.
Yeah.
So it might well be 5.
If you're seated, if you're table seated around the ring, you know, and then everyone up on the stands.
Yeah, it'd be fucking brilliant. But don't what I've realised, though the English guys, you know, fucking English guys, they have a lot of media attention through it, through BKB. In Wales, nothing.
Mate, it's the same with any fucking thing. It's
crazy.
with boxing, with MMA.
It's absolutely bonkers.
It's always a fucking same.
Lily just had an interview with the paper and that now. They haven't touched me in British, you know, British doing it for autism and that. It'd be fucking amazing awareness for it.
Yeah, you've got a story,
Well, they did Lily. They sort of dressed it as like an IT guy. They did a sort of more like, you know, the like opposites track sort of thing. Oh, fucking this guy working IT in a day, fucking watching Star Wars.
They did it not so long ago with Greg Picken. The bank, didn't they do it?
Similar sort of thing.
Guy works in a bank, who's doing pro boxing.
fucking over with me, it's digging holes and climbing poles.
No, but them stories there, you know,
But
like
no,
the autism thing.
But I have noticed it's with a lot of things, and the English guys, I see how much press they have in BKB. And it's getting bigger and bigger all the time. They own fucking phone boxes in London, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You can't even get an interview, you know, you go on the podcast, fucking brilliant. And you boys are the ones that's big up, you know what I mean? And it's fucking brilliant. But the paper-wise, like even in post-wise, Wales and like...
Well, there's that new paper. I shouldn't really praise it up because he done a massive fucking article today about Penland, the cunt. But
I retweeted it as well.
What's that? That 7-day sport? Like, we're going to
No,
fucking tag him because he'd love it. He'd fucking love that. And it's like a free fucking... I didn't even know the guy. All I know is he said fucking Penland were going to beat the Saints 2-0 and we fucking shoved it up in 3 months. I don't know fuck all like, fuck he'd interview fucking Dan straight away, like 100%.
I like you say, just trying to push it as much as you fucking possibly can. You know, it's like, we love talking about, we love boxing, MMA, so that's why we love talking about it.
I'm quite like a fucking nervous and self-confident person. Like if this was on video now, I probably wouldn't do it. Because it's a podcast, I'll come and speak. It's totally different.
This is just too fucking. This is just
it's
three
brilliant.
guys talking. You know.
It's fucking brilliant. And no, but in England, you want to see the press again. It's fucking crazy.
But that's good for doing it wrong.
It
I know
will,
it seems like fucking. Oh, where's our fucking press? But. Fuck, we're gonna have Wales online. They talk fucking shit. Anyway, let's be honest.
We may as well get. What's the mock Swansea paper that follows us?
The Daily Swansea.
The Daily Swansea. We'll get them on as well.
But Mumbo's woman goes mad because someone from Town Hill have gone down Castlemarnock. Tapping in it, kids run wild, like, you know what I mean?
But you know, if you win the British title, then they're gonna have to fucking
I'm
giving you the press.
You know, I'm fucking going in there. I'm not going in there to lose. I mean, I think a few people think a few people look at me and think, fucking hell, he's come from fucking nowhere now. You know, he's had a shit MMA career. I didn't train for my MMA fights, most of them. I haven't been beatboxing, to be honest. I had 12 amateur fights. I lost my first 4. I won the 8th. That was my amateur career over. I went back to judo. But I've had about 5 or 6 unlicensed. I am lost any. I drew one with fucking David Round, but
I didn't see that fight.
Yeah,
was that more an exhibition then?
I don't know. I think we had more of a laugh in it.
Yeah,
it was fucking great.
Yeah,
I hit him with a good shot. Man, I gotta be honest. He could take a shot, and
he's tough.
He's a tough. He is a tough fucker.
He's handful.
You can't have as many fights as he's had. And
I don't know when you watch videos and I think, oh, what a fucking prick. He's a fucking lovely.
Oh my god! I've already said a lot. Colin Green speaks to him back, behind the seat, like when they fucking bring him up. And Colin said he's one of the nicest boys I've ever met. Never mind just in fighting terms. He's a fucking character.
And every fight he's in, he fights.
Yeah, he comes to fight.
Oh, fucking right, you do. Yeah, I think he's like I think he's 3rd or 4th in Britain, and he knockout ratio or something like that.
Really? He's had about 70 fights.
Yeah, fucking
that's why we had Lomas from fucking Scotland.
He's like doing heavyweight.
Tournament. He lost to Osdemir.
Yeah. He was like the biggest fucking prospect last year.
He knocked 2 of them up, didn't he? Not 2 of the heavyweights up, like. Fucking crazy. Anyway, he's fucking mad.
Like you see, with boys like him and yourself and John and all the boys around here, you can't teach that type of just fight anybody. No matter who it is, you know what I mean? Like some people, that first guy who fought, who keep going back with him, most people would have seen him and gone, fuck this. Look at the size of that fucking guy. You know what I mean, innit? Like you said, how would you going to hit him? Because the physics of it don't really work.
We spoke about this with John, when it is like I'd say it's like 3 tiers of fucking people. Like we've got the people who I don't like to say gimps, like but
just say what you mean, Pat.
Like say gimps, like who fucking don't really leave the house and all that, and like the thought of even watching boxing or anything like that. This fucking alien from, like, you know, and they sat there like watching fucking Carl Lewis singing on the telly and that. And then you've got like White, like me and Ryan, say the boys, like, loves it, loves fucking watching and all that. Fucking probably had one fight in fucking Loretta Mar 2001, so technically my record was better than his. But then you've got twats like you, John, David Round, who are literally, like we said to John, who could drop John in an African jungle. Right, with all these fucking pygmies fucking shooting darts at him, and John's gonna come. And John are gonna be alright. Like that's the level where, as you said, you can't teach that sort of thing.
John is not a fucking friend, then, crazy.
As he went in there, like, don't demand it, White Mike Tyson! Just him in the fucking neck. But like I said, it's different. There's a hell of a difference between not being like the boys, like I say, you know, just fucking normal, fucking if it kicks off, you've got to have a fucking go. But then up there, like I said, John,
Ricky Owens, all coming out with a Gwent, all Town Hill Nail boys.
It's like, I mean, it's a mentality, like you could go in any fucking room in this country and have a bit of stick and probably come out alright, like, do you know what I mean? It's fucking, it's a funny thing that you can't teach, and it's just
like John, I was listening back to John's podcast on the weekend. I was in work, and because John was fighting the other night, I listened back to that again, and like he said, it's what you train for. I don't know if you remember this. He said it's what you train for.
Yeah.
So he said, fighting is all I train all my life.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about fighting.
Yeah.
But he said, what have you boys done? Football?
Yeah,
he said he dropped me on a football pitch. He said I'd be scared to
He did score fucking goal once a month.
Oh, I fucking believe it.
He did, yeah. He fucking hit the volley from the halfway line and he fucking flew it.
Oh, fuck off. It was down
I fucking swear.
It was down to keeper's throat. The keeper went, fuck off.
Let me explain what have happened there, right? Because the Saints played Winchwen and Colin Payne played, right?
Yeah.
Colin Payne in his head is better than Maradona. I'm telling you, I was up front this game, right? And I watched the Saints fucking part like the Red Sea, right? So in Colin Payne's head, he must think, I'm fucking like Pushkas. I'm amazing. Right? And then, to make it worse, you get the ball over the bar, made out full back, go to the swamp and get it.
Oh, fucking hell.
You know, there's no way John, like he said, John hit the keeper there.
It was a good goal. Well, no, yeah, that was a fucking odd one. We all started playing for Mumbles football team. Mumbles, like.
That's the worst strike of that, isn't it?
It was
someone goes down and think we're bullies. Wow, this isn't in the script. What the fuck?
It was me, Bruce Davis.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's all. Miami, mate.
There's fucking loads of us. It was fucking crazy. We only had a couple of games. I only had a couple. I won't say what for, but I got banned. But yeah, it was fucking crazy, boys.
Fuck that.
That's just turn up against them, because if you go to the things are, these are all gimps, like,
no surfies. Yeah. Oh, no, imagine fucking
Bruce running in like
I kid him not, Bruce was like Maradona. He was running down a fucking wing. I didn't think he'd ever played football before. And he looked I thought he was doing a red fucking sea like
But anyone down there know Bruce maybe is genuinely
he's a footballer.
He just missed his calling. Yeah. Paddy's getting his number now, signing for the Saints.
Yeah, he'd be in sack. He could play a front.
It shocked me like let's go fucking down. But it was funny. It was fucking great. It was really funny. We would just turn up and play for Mumbles, like. I think it was the second team.
Yeah.
And people would come in and be like, how would you play for Mumbles? I fucking played a couple of games with them.
It's fucking nightmare. Them fucking four red out enough to give me fucking nightmares.
Yeah.
Stick Stevie Addis in our fucking side as well. Fuck that.
Once he paddied on under him.
I think I'd rather tackle John than Stevie Addis. He's to give me nightmares. I can't fucking
Ever Mike Edwards?
Fuck. Miami Mike scared
Mike Edwards is probably one of the scariest guys I've ever seen.
They built him in a factory. People like that don't exist in real life.
I know, it's fucking...
You open him up, he's a robot.
Yeah.
Have you seen 300? Have you seen the big monster guy in there, the big fucking muscly monster thing?
Scary
fucking... That's what he reminds me of. He reminds you of Remy, though.
I tell you who struck me like that first time I saw him, I knew because we fought him a couple of times, was Rad.
Rad, yeah.
The first time I saw Rad come out and he fought a guy called Kevin.
They just got a lock about him, haven't they?
Yeah.
He came out, I was like, this guy looks like a fucking some German, like a cartoon.
Looks like a Russian on the road.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, where the fuck they get this fucking guy from? And generally, he is a frightening looking fucking road.
It was great in Budo, like, because like I was thinking, like, one of the first Budos I'd done, fucking this Polish guy's fighting the guy from Swansea. Oh, fuck, I know who the own fighter is. Fucking Terry from Town Hill, innit? And all of a sudden, then, the fucking noise fucking's building up. So, we'll give us a go now. Polska, make some noise. They went fucking bananas for chucking the Ravens. People like that. Fucking shut up, fucking man.
It was, what's his name? Casper the Ghost, isn't it?
Yes, Casper the Ghost.
Because he has a big following, doesn't he?
Right. They were behind me. I was setting up against the cage, and they were behind me, and the after John's fucking fight, we had to put all this. Remember John knocked Javali out? We
Yeah.
didn't have no safety barriers, and the fucking his fans were on top of my shoulder, right?
Kenny Morgan was hanging off the cage.
So the show after with Casper Fordon, we had to put the safety railings in. So the safety railings are about, I go, put them fucking safety railings back as far as you can. They're about 6 foot away from me. By the time Casper had finished, the fucking safety railings on my shoulder. I was like,
Do you know me in the corner for Rad, didn't I? In the white collar not so long ago.
Yeah, I caught the corner Rad, yeah. He fought fucking Chad George, was it?
It was a fucking good fight,
Yeah, it was, yeah. And he's a tough boy, right?
Yeah.
But he's an MMA boy. I mean, I boxed him. I think I beat him boxing. Yeah, I beat him boxing. He beat me MMA.
Well, that was a bone of contention. That was.
Yeah.
Because it ended up split decision, didn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So I was judging that.
But I think I stood there and let hit me for a bit, didn't I?
I was thinking about that today. I hadn't thought about that since the night, and I was thinking about that fight. I know we scored it differently. Like me and one of the other boys scored it 29-28 too.
Yeah.
Which actually, when Lily was on the podcast a long time ago, right at the start, I spoke to him about it, and he scored it exactly the same way. I was sure he was scored.
Yeah.
And one of the other boys scored it to Rad, and I remember I was thinking about what happened in that fight. How did Daniel lose that round? And I went, oh yeah, he stood there with his hands by his side while he let Rad just punch him in the face for about 15 seconds.
That would be the reason why.
Yeah, but
What was going through your fucking mind?
You had a big game for Mumbles the next day.
That's what I mean. That used to be my boxing game. I just used to fucking, my hands beat to my head. I just walk him down. I just hope to catch him. And I think he was walking away from me all the time. So I go, fuck it. I'm going to keep my hands down with her.
See if he
and he went boom, 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 boom. I thought, fucking hell. They were a bit quick. Trying to get my hands back up there. Yeah, so but and we sparred after that. I'd taken him boxing after that, and we good mates, like, and it's the same with every fight that I fought. I become good mates. I'm like,
I was going to say that's good. Like fought in fucking boxing and MMA, and then in cornering and then in fucking white collar. It's funny how it goes on. Like,
goes wrong. But you find out in most fighters' mind.
Yeah. It's like a bond you have.
Yeah, you
fucking
just fucking try punching each other's head in fucking 3 rounds. It's
you get a certain level of respect, even if you didn't like the person. You at least respect them if they stood in the centre of the ring.
I honestly say, I mean, I don't think I've ever fought anyone that I've really hated. I don't think I have, and I think I'd put you off a bit because
emotionally.
I mean,
like the Jose Aldo McGregor thing, innit?
Yeah.
I reckon I was done.
But they say, well, Mike Tyson used to get in the head before the fight, didn't he?
Yeah, spot on. Yeah, spot on.
And it didn't work with Lennox Lewis, not with happened.
Exactly, yeah.
But it's just one of those things. I think some people need it. I've always said personally, if they like that before a fight, they'd be scared.
Yeah.
That's why I think if you're shouting and that, except for David Round, because he just fucking nutcase. But if you're shouting and that,
I tell you what I saw today. The Deontay Wilder and Dominic Brazil head-to-head.
Do you see him shouting at him?
Oh,
Wilder.
Brazil just stand out with his hands with his back, and Wilder is like trying to give it to him, and he don't flinch. Brazil, in fairness to him, I thought he done fucking really well, because Wilder rubs me completely the wrong way, I'll be honest. And he was like proper.
But again, Wilder, if you watch stuff on him, man, he only started boxing for his daughter.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
He's got like 5-6 kids or something in the end, and he's trying. He's got like a really good backstory, but then sometimes he spoils it.
He started boxing really late as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he was late.
Yeah, and he hits, didn't he?
Well, I think it was 18 months or something, 2 years after he started amateur, he won the bronze in the Olympics.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And he didn't box.
Same with Joshua, man. Joshua was similar. Started late and then ended up winning the fucking Olympic gold. Which the Olympic gold was.
I think Josh was too nice, though.
Do you think?
I fucking never said that about a fighter, but it comes across.
I'm telling you now, he got a nasty streak.
Yeah.
He's not a nice guy.
It comes across fake.
It is fake. Yeah, he's not a nice guy. He's got a nasty streak in him, but he's been more or less reported media trained. He's probably the most media trained fucking athlete in the world.
And I'd love to see Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. I would love it.
Yeah.
And personally, I think Anthony Joshua will lose it.
I think everyone agreed with you.
Another story about when Joshua was in America, promoting whatever fight it was. This was quite recently, right? And Jarrell Miller got up on the stage and was giving Joshua shit, said stuff about his mother and everything. This is before he was due to fight Jarrell Miller. It's probably the fight before, maybe the fight before that. And they had to pull him apart, right? Afterwards, then Joshua went in the back and went looking for Jarrell Miller. And I saw Eddie Earn telling the story, and it was like, no, you know what happened on the stage? That was fuck all. Because what you don't realise about Andy Joshua is, like, he's a proud man. He's a fucking
nasty man.
He's a right. Yeah. He basically said without saying that.
Yeah.
He's like, look, he don't give two fucks. Like
Yeah,
he'll find him in the back and punch his fucking head in. Like, you know, because when you come, like he came from the streets, he had criminal convictions.
Yeah, he
for
did.
things. You know, you can't just drop all that immediately.
No.
That's how Dylan White constantly says to him, stop this fucking act, do not the nice boy
so
like
this. It comes across, alright, fair enough, when he first come out, you were thinking, oh, he's a nice boy, and then you think, fuck, it's fake, like, it's too much. Like,
it's media trained.
When you see Dylan White, he's still bonkers.
He's still fucking nuts.
Yeah,
he's still
and he's unapologetic about it. That's what I like
And
about it.
everyone likes him for that.
And that's what I like about Mike Tyson. He was fucking crazy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I know he done some bad things, but fuck. When I was a kid, I used to fucking wait up to watch him. I was only about fucking 6, 7.
You believed him, didn't you? If he said, like, I'm gonna fuck you, that's what he said once, didn't he? I'll fuck you until you love me, he said.
I think if my father said to me, Mike Tyson's coming, I'd be more scared of that than him saying the fucking boogeyman's in. He was fucking just nuts, wasn't he? He was just
It's that 2022 fight win streak that he had. What would I mean? Fuck, 86, I'd have been 8.
Well, I was watching his fight. I mean, I was about 6 or 7 when he fought Lewis, and what year was that?
Fuck, you know.
I was born in 86, so I missed his fucking prime, you know what I mean?
We were old enough to see all that.
And I used to watch fucking replays on Sky
Don't
Sports
forget,
all the time, innit?
like when Tyson broke through, mine, there was no Sky Sports or anything like that.
It was
you
all
had Grandstand,
great,
you had... I first saw him on something called World of Sport with Dickie Davis.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even wearing in black shorts, he was in white shorts. This is before he even... And he was on about fight number maybe 18. And I'll never forget it, because it was like a Saturday afternoon, Dickie Davis, and he showed this fucking black kid from America who's fucking dropping everyone the next big thing. And it was a fight where, if you go back onto his highlights, he's got white shorts on, and a guy chucks about 10, 11, 12 punch combo, and Tyson's head movement is amazing,
Crazy.
right? He misses everyone.
Crazy.
And then he pops up with a big left hand and drops him, and you're looking at it thinking, that was amazing. You know, I was fucking hell. You know, I'm fucking watching Barry McGuigan, and my favourite fight is Robert Dickey. And then you've got this fucking 15 stone fucking guy who's lightning.
You know,
monster.
We watch it as kids, but the ones you remember are like Buster Douglas, Trevor
Burbick is a fucking
Spinks and those
Larry Holmes,
but like there was a channel called ESPN Classic, and honest to fuck, I think it just showed every Tyson fight.
Was it?
No, I don't know where that's gone.
And his shoe with George Foreman's fights today.
I just sit there and they'd show Tyson's 11th fight, 12th fight, 13th fight. They'd have Burt Sugar in the fucking studio, fucking talking.
But when you watch them, you could see them come out and they physically fucking petrified me. You remember them? And then once people got over that, he started getting beat down, didn't he?
I can't remember who it was. Someone would know, and there was a guy that had a go at him. You know, instead of just coming out to lose, like had a go at him. And
was he a white guy?
No, a white guy had a go at him as well.
Not Cooney, is it?
He didn't
it was before that. It was early on, He didn't last long. There was a guy had a go, and there was a big, rangy black guy had a go, and I can't think of his fucking name now. And he was landing shots, and he went probably 4 or 5 until Tyson dropped him. But he still, once he hit him, he stayed it. He just fucking stayed it. You know, he was a frightening. When he was like I say, he was the first fighter that I fell in love with was Tyson.
Well, that Buster Douglas, if you read his book, the Buster Douglas thing, he was massively on the Charlie mind at the time, right? And he said one of the things that done him in, they fought at something like, I think I said before, they fought about 10 o'clock in the morning, not to match up with the Americans.
In Tokyo.
And that was in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And he said he'd come out, and he's usually fucking coming out to Madison Square Garden, noise and all that. And he'd come out, silence. All the Japanese fans are just like, and Tyson said, fucked his head up a bit. But again, he did win because he had Douglas down for 13 seconds. Let's fucking have it right. But he said, everyone's just like, and he said,
it's funny you should say that because doing China with John.
Right,
It's the same thing. There's no booing at all.
We
so much respect, like.
In Japan and China, that is their in between the fights. It's deathly silent.
It's mad.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that That must have been a once in a lifetime trip,
It
mate.
was fucking brilliant.
Because you never, ever going to go to Japan on holiday, do you?
Personally, I'm going to go back to fucking China all day.
Really?
The food was terrible.
Yeah, I see you eating fucking cockroaches with Curtis Dodge.
I didn't eat them.
No?
I want me with John. No, but I thought I was going out there to fucking chicken chow mein and fucking no, it was nothing like that.
Yeah. What's Japanese for crispy beef?
Yeah.
It's probably the
It
most
was
British fucking
You know
thing.
what? I said as I come back, if we went to war with China, we'd lose because they'd fucking eat us. They'd eat anything.
Never.
Oh my
How
god.
long was you out there? How many days?
10 days out there. We stayed out there. The Great Wall of China was amazing. Fucking went to see that. We seen the Forbidden Kingdom. And it's fucking just, don't they tell you like it's 2000, 10 dynasties built this and fucking Great Wall of China's 13,000 miles long and stuff like that.
You can't work it out, can you?
I'm not going to walk that in a day.
No.
It's fucking, it's amazing. Like, and you go out there and it's just totally different.
Well, I think the feeling must be amazing, as in, if you go in somewhere, on holiday with the missus or the boys, you're going on a piss and all that. But I think there's something exciting about, the build up to the fight and all that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So like you were in like the biggest.
Because I met Forrest Griffin. I met fuck, who did I meet? I can't remember how many.
Yeah,
I met them all. I met Francis Ngannou. Fucking what's his name with the chin? I forget his name all the time. Alpha male.
Oh, Uriah Faber.
I met you. He's the smallest dude I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, he's tiny.
He's about this big. He's tiny. I met them all and I'm thinking, fucking I'm sitting here. I'm in a gym on a cycle machine and Forrest Griffin's next to me lifting weights. Like, I'm like
How amazing was that?
It was amazing.
Like, what a fucking experience that is like.
I'll never thank John enough for the experience, like, because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have gone out there, didn't
Yeah, but he were helping him as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
But
he's
it
not
was
taking
fucking, it was, and it's run like the
surreal,
army.
like,
The
surreal.
UFC is run like the army.
Really?
I mean, you've got interviews this day, you're going through close this hour, you're going there, and then John going to go there, and then you go the way in. And
Did you get all the gear?
Yeah.
Do you get to keep all that?
Yeah.
Fuck
I
it.
all the gear, even down to socks.
Is
They
it,
give you
yeah?
socks, they give me a bag, I'll have that bag for fucking life.
Yeah, of course you will.
Yeah. I mean, I even still got we weren't supposed to take them, but I still got the fucking badges from the behind the scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The lanyards, like.
Yeah, I chucked them in my bag. I still got them. I still even got the bands I wore.
Of course
I
you
got
will.
this fucking. It's
Of course it
unbelievable.
is, yeah.
Even to after the fight, going in the green room. Fucking, we were in China. This food is shit. It's terrible.
Right.
You go in the green room. It's fucking mashed potato, sausage, fucking rice.
Really?
No good for
fuck
John.
it.
Yeah.
That's after the fight.
That was after, yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I was right into it. It was the best food I had out there, to be honest.
Yeah. Wasn't that bad, like, strand-wise?
Oh, mate, I don't know if we was just going to the wrong restaurants and that, but I remember it was me, Curtis, and Ollie. And we was in this Chinese restaurant. They ordered this sweet chili chicken. Sounds fucking great, doesn't
Sounds
it?
fucking
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Sounds like something who'd have back.
Fucking lovely. It comes out, the chicken is freezing cold.
What?
The sauce is freezing cold.
Oh,
The skin on the chicken's about that thick. And the top roll off, it's all chopped up with the bones still left in it. They eat the bones, they eat the skin, they eat this fucking freezing cold. And then the rice is boiling hot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But the rice was amazing.
There's no 5-star food hygiene rating in that place.
Oh,
is there?
talking about rice, lumping fuck. Never mind fucking Boss Brewery. Have you been to the Thai outside Argos?
No.
Oh my god, I'm having fucking 4D.
Hang on now.
Oh my god.
What Thai now? What the
There's
fuck
a
are you talking?
Thai, not like you'd have a burger van.
Right?
Well, there's
Oh,
a
yeah,
Thai
yeah.
van outside,
Someone's
I think I know the one you're talking about. The whole
oh
one.
my fucking god. And someone said it's healthy for me. Like,
I love Thai
Mate,
food.
and
Yeah, but not if you have
I'm
4
having
days,
as I'm having as like them tablets you shove up my ass. I go fucking it's bursting out of everywhere. I'm having green curry, red curry, pad thai. They even changed the name of it now to paddy thai. That's what I'm having it so often. The one was on first name terms. It's fucking unbelievable. Little bit watery Thai curry. But my god,
I've had to
there's carrots in there, broccoli, which is
And
very
Yeah.
good.
that's what I thought. I thought I was going to China. Fuck, I love Thai food. I love this food. And you go, yeah, it's fucking. I'm going to be miles. I'm going to eat.
Yeah,
more
fuck
fucking
yeah.
animals. And then got pizza at McDonald's. I went to China.
Right next to the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
And I had pizza at the McDonald's. We did have a meal on the Great Wall of China, which was lovely. It was really nice, and that was the best Chinese meal we had.
Yeah.
Only because
A
it tastes
meal
like
on
a
the
Chinese
Great-
over here.
Yeah.
A meal on the Great Wall of China.
You get the Great Wall of China. There's like a restaurant there. It looks scruffy as fuck, but it's lovely. It was lovely. And you had to
But that doesn't kill him. It's like fucking about 1 million visitors a day.
Especially if the rest of the place is fucking garbage.
You got a Burger King in the Great Wall of China. You got fucking
What?
Yeah,
This is why I said they should have had a pen of bank.
it's fucking it's
A Burger King on the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, like you're driving through these lanes and you're seeing all these fucking hats, and it's totally different. It's still in Beijing, but it's the outskirts of it. And you think, fucking, I don't really live here, poor cunts, but fucking this and that. And you get the Great Wall of China, a fucking Burger King. I'm like,
That is unbelievable.
I moved straight in there.
Communists are there, aren't they? It's capitalist fucking...
Yeah, it's a communist country, and it's like when you speak to people out there and they say, yeah, the poor stay poor, the rich stay rich, and the working men stay working men. They don't ever go up and they don't ever go down. And it's been like that for like fucking hundreds of thousands of years.
Fuck
yeah. And they only built the Great Wall of China for Genghis Khan. Stop Genghis Khan taking over China.
Oh, he was a punchy company.
Oh, he was Genghis Khan.
You do call it John in the 1300s. Oh, my hand, Mike. You are my hand, Mike. Genghis Khan cycle bundles, they don't
fucking honest. Genghis Khan, and it's the only reason why he didn't take over China was the Great Wall of China. Because obviously, they can't the Great Wall of China. They'd be like that. They'd be shooting fucking arrows. And it's. And I've never been into history and stuff like that, but when you go out there and you see the history out there, you think, fuck.
Yeah.
The detail in the Forbidden City. The detail in...
Is that the one with all the Tarakat?
No, the Tarakat army was like... The Tarakat...
What people trash like?
The Tarakat army was like 11 hour drive away from us.
Oh, is it?
So we didn't get to see that, but the Forbidden City, it's like where all the emperors used to live and all that.
Right.
And a fucking detail, all the woodwork, even down to the woodwork on the ceiling. Like, fuck, how did they do that? Like,
fucking
without machinery and stuff like that. It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But then like, the mad thing, the woman was fucking telling us that they used to breed children in for the emperors to abuse. It's like a dirty, stinking
everyone's a
cancer.
nuts. What's wrong with them?
It's fucking
Nonsense.
nonsense.
Been going on as long as fucking time
mad.
fucking started. Even the dinosaurs used to fuck the little T-Rexes with it.
Yeah, I think I learned more out there than the fucking whole of my life in school. Yeah, history, like
Well,
it's crazy.
I probably ain't going to fucking Great Wall of China. You know, I'm fucking.
You told me everything I need to know about it.
Oh yeah, that's fucking brilliant. I'm Magaluf. I'm Magaluf for Disneyland and Benidorm. I'm a simple man. I ain't travelling.
Get East down all us.
Yeah,
it's the furthest place I've been. I never thought I'd go there, but I advise if anyone had a chance just to go there once. I mean, Olo asked me. He said, "What's it like?" Yeah, he went with his missus not so long ago. Christopher.
Yeah.
And I said, "Look, the food is fucking terrible. I'd never go back there, but it's worth going there once."
Of course, right. Yeah, it sounds fucking amazing.
Just for the experience of it all, isn't it?
And the experience out there, I'm never going to get experience.
Fuck no.
I mean, it's fucking unbelievable.
No.
And I got like 1 million photos of it, so I always know.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's the way.
But what I want to do is get them printed out though.
Yeah.
Because we all got them on our phone.
And the fucking stories we tell, I like, well, a bobsleigh down from the Great Wall of China.
What?
Town Hill, we had a bobsleigh.
Don't fucking bobsleigh. You has one of them down, right? And
that's fucking
unbelievable. I got Ollie in front of me now. There's a woman in front of Ollie, so I'm slowing down, not trying to fucking. And you got John behind.
Oh, he's an idiot. He's trying to
smashing me in the back. I'm up in the air. I come off the bobsleigh. I'm walking like that. My fucking back's half broke. Right? I'm trying to stop this woman in front. I'm getting fucking back then. Oh,
that's fucking
laugh.
The chicks don't give a fuck. They say keep it as it is. Yeah. The Tarakat will have you.
It's bonkers. And on the way up there, we were in this little fucking ski thing, right? I don't know if we were using the ski slopes.
Yeah.
And John's normally one to wind people up, like a bounce around and stuff. It was on a little wheel like that, right? On a little fucking wire. You bounce it, it would have come off, be dead.
Oh my fucking God.
I was like, yes, John was like that. We wouldn't even take it. Well, we took one selfie of each other on it. He was like, I said, John, this is fucking scary. He said, this is fucking very scary.
Yeah.
It was shit scary. Like.
No, fuck that.
But the bobsleigh down was fucking brilliant. I wasn't walking up them fucking steps. No. So we had, but it's even like on there. You're walking up the steps, and I'm not joking. It's like that. You fall, you're going all the way back on the bottom.
That bad?
It's that bad. So how the fuck they built it, I don't know.
This is it. Have you seen the Matt Damon from The Great Wall?
No.
That's how it could have been. There's no dinosaurs and shit.
It's worth watching.
I didn't even watch it. I just know what I'd seen the trailer. Seen the trailer. Seen Dad and John going down the I guess this is too made up for me.
I've stole
shit. Tarakat army my ass.
It's a hell of an experience, but it's nothing like they had fucking novelty shops on there, charging like fucking quadruple the price of everywhere else.
No.
And one of our jokes is out there, everyone we went to the buy something, we had to say, oh, too much.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, oh, no, too much. And he'd be like, no, it's very beautiful. And he'd be like, fucking great challenge, mate. I bought a load of shit from him.
You got a life-size model of the bobsled from the Great Wall of China. How he got it through customs, I don't know. He's like that guy in Superman 3 when Superman pushed the leading tower of Jesus Street.
Town Hill boys on a bobsleigh going fucking 40 mile an hour down this bobsleigh. The men are shouting, we got John going, fuck off! And they're looking at John and saying, what the fuck? Fuck off! And they've probably never seen it before. So they probably had experience with us being there.
No, I've gone down in history. Never mind, the two famous stories. When Genghis Khan tried to invade in 1300, and when those fucking mad Town Hill cunts come down on the bobsleigh and broke it. The bobsleigh had been there for fucking 5,000 years. And John had fucking bust the wheels up with one fucking stupid trip.
We went on this tour with them, and it was like the Great Wall of China, and then they take you on these fucking like massages and that then. So he's having a foot massage, and a doctor come and see you. And there was all the sales thing. I said,
Yeah, right.
He'd look at your hand like that, he looked at John's hand, and he said to John, oh, you drink too much alcohol.
What the fuck?
Right? So John's playing along with it. He said, oh yeah, I do. He said, yeah, I drink loads of vodka. The man said, oh no, yeah. Your kidneys are very bad. One tablet for a week will cure you. How much? 500.
That's what that was me. I'd have bought it, I would say.
You go in there and you take them to a tea shop, right? You have this lovely fucking tea and you've got John saying, we've got any coffee here? And a Chinese bird is the nastiest Chinese bird you've ever seen. She's looking at her, you mentioned coffee, she's like, fine, and I get them, no. But it's all sales. So you don't get as much time. They make out, you take them to the Great Wall of China, we only had like 2 hours there. And then they take me for all these fucking sales pitches.
That's where the door is. That's where the scam is, isn't it?
Is how many fucking visitors are they having
there?
there?
The Swansea boys, at the beginning, she said, I only get paid tips. Right? So at the end, I felt terrible, but John don't give a fuck, and the boys don't give a fuck. She said, oh, tips? No tips. She's going, no tips. She was fucking
ruin the fucking day.
And when all the boys are walking off, and I'm like that, and I thought, oh, fuck it, I'm walking off as well. But no, if they made that experience, so you have 4 hours on the Great Wall of China, and like 4 hours on the other place we went to, they probably have fucking 20 times more tips, you know what I mean? But they take you to sales pitches because they get percentage of it and stuff like that. And that part of China is very touristy.
Yeah.
But you don't expect it, like.
Yeah,
with the Great Wall of China, you don't expect it, like.
No.
Fucking got Carl Pinkman calling the OK Wall of China, you think it's fucking shit about it. But it was an amazing time out there. Really, really good time out there we had there.
How lucky is that? Just fucking having that chance.
It was fucking
I remember you putting it on your Facebook, something like, I'm off to China or something, and I was like,
well, I thought I wanted to get a visa, fucking stuff have happened in a couple of years, and I thought I wanted to get a visa, but I did. So you don't give a fuck who they let you in, eh?
No. You didn't tip on, we won't be on back.
No, we'll be back.
Big fucking red dot.
Now when John told me to fuck off.
This cunt broke fucking bobsleigh, don't come back.
But no, it's so strict up as well. It's like, you don't see hardly any crime out there. There's hardly any rubbish on the streets. But the fucking smell.
Never.
It's like they just shit in an hole, don't they?
Of course,
They haven't even got bars every door. There's just an hole in the floor and you shit. It's fucking, out there.
Tell you a bad thing I saw before, right? You guess, I want a WhatsApp thing I got sent, not gory or fuck all like that, but it was a little kid walked across the road in China and got hit by a car, right?
Oh, they won't stop.
No, well this is it, right? Listen to this. So it was on a thread I was reading, right? And this I found out, right? These cars, there was people on the side of the street, seen a kid and was like pointing, cars just kept running this kid over, right? Kid's dead.
Yeah.
And what it works out, in China, if one of those Chinese people had gone over and helped the kid, they'd have been responsible for the medical bills.
We got warned that by the UFC.
Yeah,
and when I asked John this, they said, if someone runs you over, don't be surprised they try and kill you. Because they'll have to pay for your insurance, for your health bills. So they'd rather kill you. They'd rather kill you and get away, it was an accident, than fucking them break an arm and say, I'll pay for your broken arm. Yeah. It's bonkers.
I bet he was sprinting across the road.
It's just mad out there. I've been to London, it's busy. But out there, it was quiet and it was fucking busy. Yeah. It's crazy. And the stuff they got out there, most of the people pay with their phone.
Oh, right,
His
yeah.
phone.
Like Apple Pay.
Yeah, yeah.
It was one place, I'm sure they paid with fingerprint. The one
Fuck,
place,
yeah,
it's
no.
fucking nuts. The technology
And they're still shitting and all.
And I was going to say, still
that's what I was
smells.
gonna say, and he's still shitting in the fucking
Yeah.
hole. It's mad, and he's still eating fucking bugs and fucking squid in a stick. It's
Because
crazy.
that stuff that was on the stick, like, what is that, a delicacy or fucking
The stuff on
what?
the stick was a squid.
Was it?
It's a full squid. You've got kids walking around like it's a lollipop eating it.
Oh, that's fucking mad.
You had kids walking around with legs of lamb. There's no meat on the fucking on the leg. It's just all bone.
fuck.
And you chewing the bone.
Chewing the bone.
Try not to get run over, like.
No, I didn't have a try on that. I think the first night I had a Subway, I was fucking sick. I think John videoed me and put it on Facebook of me being sick.
From a Subway, like.
From a Subway, like, it was just a smell out there everywhere.
Yeah.
And the market, it's fucking nuts. It's nuts. out there.
Party place.
Does sound
Yeah.
Give me
absolutely crazy.
Benidorm. Now they built Tiki Beach again. I ain't going over here fucking Beijing. They can fuck off. Tiki Beach is back up. There's Cocktail Island or something. I go
Is
back
that
to
the changing
Benidorm.
name, is it?
Yeah, Cocktail of Dreams or something.
It'll always be Tiki Beach.
Yeah.
It'll always be fucking Tiki Beach. One thing I wanted to ask you is, do you know when you're training with Jason now?
Yeah.
For bare knuckle, do you have to change your style?
I
in
just
any way?
train boxing. I do.
Just train boxing.
Like my gloves are 16 or 18 ounce, my gloves are, and that's what I train with all the time. I've seen some boys train with MMA gloves and that on, but I think when you're hitting the pads with MMA gloves on, you're going to fucking damage your hands more. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
People may think you strengthen them, but you're not. You're putting fucking more pressure on them. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, if you train with 16 ounce gloves on, when you take them 16 ounce gloves off and you're like, fucking hell, I got nothing on my hands.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck me, they like fucking with it. So
Yeah, yeah.
A trap one come out of the fucking store. But it's I just train boxing.
Just stick with the boxing.
Just stick with the boxing, the circuits, boxing, running, and then like sprint. It's just the same as boxing, to be honest with you.
Just basic boxing training. Yeah, I wondered whether, like, because of the no gloves and hands, or whether there was a change, like slight change in the way you defend, or
No, I just train boxing. Yeah, just pure boxing. That's all I've done for it.
So this CJ Mills now, right? Because I didn't really get a chance to look at him. What's his background?
I don't know. I think he's what I can think. I think he's had a few kid boxing fights.
Yeah. Through bare knuckle, not like the old gypsy videos, a couple of them.
I think he's like a big name in Bournemouth, and he brings a big crowd as well. But if it's going to be a hell of a fucking fight, whatever happens, you know, I always going to knock people out, and I think he wants to fucking knock people out.
Yeah.
So, you know, you always see him. Yeah, I ever get stopped, or I stop someone. It's one or the other. That's the way I fight.
And to cap it off, you like co-headlining with Pickett,
with
the
Pickett,
fucking
you know,
guy
it's
there.
fucking
Well,
up.
Barry
amazing
Jones
is
is
that?
on that as well, isn't he?
Barry Jones is on there, and I tell you something now.
Not Barry Jones,
Yeah, no, I know
BT
that.
Sport,
Yeah.
Barry Jones.
The one of Fort Lily.
One of Fort Lily.
Ah, I see,
He's
yeah.
going to go far in it, because fuck, he's a big boy for the weight, and he can fucking box. He can box with the best.
Yeah.
And he can
Did
really
you post a
box.
card on your Instagram yesterday? Was it the full card?
Yeah.
That's when I read through it.
Who else on it? Mark Goodbeer's on it, ex-UFC.
Yeah, Eric Olson. He's been
Olson.
on the block. As
Yeah, he's been on the
boy.
block. Fuck, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen his Facebook post?
Oh no, I
Oh,
don't.
he's fucking nuts.
Really?
Oh, he's nuts.
Well, he's got the look, and he.
Yeah.
You know, he looks like.
I haven't seen him fight, to be honest.
I saw him fight.
Because I'm fucking murder. I watch UFC. I am watching it. I'm sorry about this, Jim, but I am watching. I tell you, the fight I watched, which I enjoyed, was Smudger Smith and Triez. Was the British title?
I didn't see that one.
No, Smudger Smith's a tough fucker, and I think he's an underdog for the tournament. I think he might surprise people and fucking win it, to be honest with you, because he's like he's fucking just all around tough guy.
Nails,
Doesn't he?
like,
Yeah. Like nothing bothers him. Like, do you know what I mean? Dan Chapman was favourite. He's out of it now. But I'm looking forward to the tournament. I'm looking forward to watching the fights as well.
Yeah.
And because I'm on last now, I probably won't get to fucking watch them again.
Yeah, you won't get
They
it.
weren't, I'm sure I seen. How can I get this? Because I was seeing you can order this one on Sky now.
Yeah, Virgin on Demand.
Right.
It's on Virgin on Demand.
So you just go on the pay-per-view
and
section.
you've got an excuse now to watch Television X, because it's on Television X.
Ah,
as well.
right, I see.
It's
Yeah.
on Sky Television X, and I think it's fucking even on Fox Asia now as well.
Really?
Yeah.
So like
Somali,
if anyone
you
wanted
can
it on
watch it.
Sky,
Yeah.
they like go through.
Well, when
Television X on Demand, I think it is.
I follow BKB on.
I'll go in there, it's already on.
Yeah.
I'm already subscribed. Fucking hell. Bangkok Chick Boys was on last night. It was the first favourite.
I follow BKB on Twitter anyway, so when BKB post up where you can watch it, even if it's a link to stream it, I'll retweet it anyway, so people can make sure.
It'd be nice if they could see how many people from Swansea it, wasn't it? You know, if there's a way of doing
There's
that,
analytics
numbers
or
got to be
whatever,
like.
yeah.
I mean, the thing is, right, fighters got to sell tickets, and I think it's 40 tickets we got to sell. I think I've done about 40 odd now this time. And you know, when you think of it, then 40 odd people coming from Swansea to watch you run, you're like, fucking hell, it's a big crowd, like.
Mate, huge, mate. Yeah, it's fucking hell, yeah, of course it
and
is.
when you more think, man, fucking hell, they come to watch me, like, and I think that puts more pressure on me in the actual fight.
I bet,
They do, like,
that's a weight off your mind, getting the 40 red.
I'm the kind of guy when I fight, I'm calm until I get to the ring.
Yeah.
When I'm in the ring, and then I don't know if it's good nerves or what, but then it starts kicking in. But I even walking out, I don't feel no nerves. It's fucking mad. And then I feel in the ring then, which is some perhaps is a good thing. I don't know. But yeah, it just comes on me and like stumph. As soon as I'm in that ring, then fuck right, I'm ready. We gotta go now, like.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's gonna be. It could be fight of the night, me and TJ.
I think it
Why
could
not?
easily be, mate.
Why not?
Easily, like.
Like I said, I every BKB I've watched, and even when I watched individual fights on YouTube, they've always been entertaining one way or another.
Yeah.
I was telling the boys I was talking to earlier about football, I said, yeah, I went up to watch Lily fight, and the first fight I watched, right, these two guys come out, one guy looked like little muscular boxer, right, I thought, and me and my mate are picking who was going to win, right, and I had the first pick, and this other guy came out, and he was skinny, lanky, didn't look much to him. I said, I'll have them little muscular boxer, right. They only went for about 15 seconds, right? And this skinny guy hit this guy with a left hook as he stepped in, and he went stiff as a board. He hit the floor, bounced up, hit the ropes with his head, hit the floor, hit the ropes. It's like watching a cartoon, right? Yeah. I went, it's going to be interesting tonight. It's like, you know what I mean? It was like, it was, there was a couple of fights that went early. There was a couple of fights that went, like Sean George went the full, I think he fought 5 rounds that night.
He's another one. He's like, fuck, people say, you know, the old BKB boys didn't have much box experience. He just fucking nails.
Nails, yes.
You know what I mean? And just, fuck, we're going down, like, Christian Evans is from a big boxing background. I think all his brothers box, I think he boxed. I think one of his brothers is fucking like, is he IBF champion or something like that?
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Is he the Dan and Wilson trains his brother? Is that one Evans?
I don't think so.
Evans.
JJ Evans.
And I've actually been up to the gym, and I sparred Harry Miles and a couple of boys up there with Freak, is it fucking Freaks?
Freaks of the Ring, is it?
Yeah, with, I forget, I'm fucking terrible on names, see. Anyway, I went up there and they got a lovely setup up there. They got a great team of coaches. They're fucking brilliant. Mark Jenkins, is it? Jenko, they call him Jenko. Fucking great coach.
Have you, did you get many problems getting sparring?
I got John. That's all I fucking
That's
need.
what I mean.
You've been on bad body mine a lot.
I've been a buddy mine sparring, yeah. I sparred Richie, a fucking good heavyweight, and he's one of...
Is he young?
Richie Bynan, yeah.
Mate, he got a baby face, but fuck me, he looks heavy-handed as fuck.
Oh, mate, he's such a fucking lovely boy. He's fucking great, he is. Enzo's been brilliant. I mean...
It must be a buzz you to go up there and
yeah. And it's, you know what, I'd love to be able to like take 6-7 months off work and go train in different places. You know, me and Jason got a fucking bond, and I'll always train with Jason. He's my main coach all the time. But it'd be nice to go up to Enzo's and then sometimes down somewhere else.
Gary Lockett, you know what I mean?
And one gym I'd love to go to is Paddy Collins over in Ireland. I'd fucking love to go there. I see him on Instagram. I'd fucking love to go there.
So John's sparring with a big boy.
John trained
Niall
Kennedy.
I
think he's undefeated heavyweight.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. They fought great chop line. The old Patty Collins took them all up to Boston to fight the weekend. Spike O'Sullivan, Niall Kennedy, St. Patrick's Day in Boston. I think they fought on St. Patrick's night. Fucking good atmosphere.
Michael Conlon fought on as well.
Yes, he might well have. But Michael Conlon, she were fighting the MSG mind in a little theatre. But where they fought on that one as well, like. But they fucking
Michael Conlon fought this week.
Patty Collins.
Have you met Patty Collins?
I have, yeah.
So I met him in John's first UFC fight. He's one of the nicest guys you ever meet.
Is he, yeah?
Oh, fucking hell. And he was talking about BKB. He was like, I might make a comeback. I was like, please don't.
They fucking three brothers fucking molest
they
brought like Steve is fucking Steve.
Yeah, Steve is
Patty Collins is like this fucking got this Celtic Warrior gym fucking highly respected. And the other fucking kid is like a fucking Del Boy. He's right character, right shark. Roddy, he's a fucking shark, like, you know what I mean? Fucking good family, like, you know.
Have you seen his gym on Instagram? I've never been there, see, I've met Pat. It looks fucking brilliant.
Amazing.
It looks
Brilliant.
it looks brilliant.
Follow him on
Oh,
Instagram.
the follow
I'm still in my early stages of Instagram.
I mean,
haven't quite got it yet.
I still don't know what I'm doing on it.
No, same here.
Twitter's the worst. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing on Twitter.
I
haven't got a clue.
I've been around a long
I've
time
always
on
been on
Twitter.
Facebook and people can't add me, because I got 5,000 friends. So like, oh, go on Twitter or go on Instagram. Fucking I don't know what to work on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But no, Twitter's my worst. I just retweet things. That's all I
Yeah,
do.
Donna goes on Twitter and she uses the retweet button, but she'll just fucking
She goes on our podcast
Yeah.
Twitter and just I'll get 15 notifications all at once. It's just Donna just retweeting.
Yeah,
That's all I do. I'll say something, I'll retweet that. I'll retweet that. I'll write a comment on it, and in the comments I might get Lily laughs at it. He says, what are you right there? I don't know. What are you fucking right there?
What did want to ask you, like, knowing how did you start? Did you go judo, boxing, MMA? Because for anyone who don't know, who fucking fighting's in who fucking blood.
Yeah.
I don't know what his band. I was talking about my old man who band that. Saying about, I don't know if was he from Green Hill originally?
My bamper was from he's from Ghost originally.
Right, yeah.
And he fucked off for the shows when he was about 15. And he went in the boxing booths.
Fuck off.
15,
really?
16, yeah.
Unbelievable.
And he'd fight all comers, I was just sitting there and he's like my best friend, terrible. And I still, to be honest, I still haven't been fucking great this year. I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to sit there for hours, mate, and he used to make us black coffee. My auntie will laugh at this if she listens to this, because it'd be like tar.
Right.
But he'd drink it, so he wouldn't look nasty at him. He's like an older version of Mike. He's the nastiest looking guy you ever meet, but the nicest guy you ever
I bet you bump up in a taxi.
Really?
He's fucking, even down to like asking how tall he was. I'm 6'4" on one leg and 6'3" on the other. Because he had an accident. Knocked an inch off my leg. But he'd be joking with it. He'd be like, he's fucking serious. But no, he was probably, well, fucking Jimmo was a tough fucker as well. Fred, they all were tough men. Like, I mean, you probably know Gary and Fred as well. Gary and Fred, we were all tough. Like, I'm probably the smallest fucking lure.
Well, no, I feel that.
Well, I remember meeting a real man years ago. Right. I was about 18.
Again, if we got
shaking his hand, right? His hand was like the size of my arm.
I got quite big hands, but nothing like my old man. My banters were bigger again.
Yeah.
I mean, my banters' hands would cover my hands. He'd go like that, and he'd be at my fucking shoulder. I've never seen anything like it. But they were just all tough men.
Well, no, like you talk about, like I said, you talk about Swansea, you all fucking Swansea whispers, like, like your old man and your uncle had some legendary fights fucking in the years gone by. Like Chinese whisper. These are the days before fucking WhatsApp. Imagine them fights in WhatsApp now. But like, they goes down in some fights in fucking Swansea City as an history. Goes down the legend as the ones fucking on the street, like, you know what I mean? It's fucking mad. Like,
it's mad because my bamper was boxing, but he never wanted the boys to box, he never wanted my father and I to box. So he put him in the judo. He put him in Aaron Pethridge. He loved Aaron Pethridge. Everyone loves Aaron Pethridge. If you're a judo boy, well, not everyone knows him. Do you know Alan?
I've never heard of him.
Do you know Alan? Fuck,
really?
He was probably one of the toughest guys in Swansea for a long time, years ago. They were all tough then. I mean, you had Philly James, didn't you?
Of course,
Philly.
I love reading about him. I love hearing stories about him. It's even like, I know Lenny McLean got a bit of a bad rep. I like reading books about him and Roy Shaw. I loves it.
Yeah.
But in the end, I think they're just tough guys, isn't he? It was when my bamper started off boxing in the boxing booths. And obviously, come away from him when he had a family, met my nana, my fucking beautiful nana. And he had the kids. He had Joan, he had Mandy first, then Joan and my father and Arthur. So Arthur's a baby of the family, like, and he put him straight in judo. And I think they both second dans, my father and Arthur. And
in a day where judo won, so I was like, funny enough, my old man was into judo and put me in it, and I fucking loved it. Fucking one of my like memories of me being between 8 and 10, 9, 10, 11 would be my old man racking a fucking a tyre or a bike tyre over the stairs, and he'd make me fucking do it for an hour, and then once we'd done the hour we could go over the game of snooker. But like, the only fucking thing, the judo showed the judo contest used to go by weight. And the very first one I did, I thought the boy looked like Peter Schmeichel, right? Jet blonde hair, and I fucking threw him up in the air one throw of the day, and my man was like, he's fucking
got it.
But then, fuck me, Then I'm little fat cunt and fucking at 8, 9, I'm fucking 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
They're just fucking sitting on me.
It's mad.
It was hard. It was tough, man.
And
hard fucking work.
I think of judo years ago. Now there's so many rules in judo. And
Right.
I think people agree with it's fucking loads of rules in judo now, which kind of takes
The edge of it.
the edge off it. But years ago, I mean, I watched black and white videos of Alan Petherbridge in Olympics and that, and fuck, they were big men. They were fucking huge.
Yeah.
And they'd be physically throwing each other. And like now there's more technique in it, and
Yeah.
you know, the leg grab them more in judo. But fuck yeah, I loved it. I started when I think my father put me in judo. I was about 6, and then we went to a leisure centre. And my father started back doing it as well at the same time. And my first memory of it was, believe it or not, was this woman taking a class, and it was Alan Petherbridge's daughter.
No way.
Yeah. And then it went from a leisure, and I went to the Never School
Yeah.
with Barry Rumbelow. Do you know Barry
Yes,
Rumbelow?
yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
legends, Barry Rumbelow. And he used to whip me with a fucking belt, just because
No.
I was Billy's son.
Never.
He did, yeah, the fuck, I never forget that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I went from there, but then when I got a bit older, and I kind of rebelled and wanted to go boxing then, and I started boxing. But I never had many fights, amateur boxing.
Really?
And Terry
Went?
Gray, yeah, went.
Yeah.
Terry Gray, my first 4 fights would come up as a spare, bring a gum shield. Terry Gray's old favourite.
Yeah.
I'd be fighting his big fuck leg because I was a fat fucker. I'd be fighting, I can't hit him. And, but yeah, I was always like the podgy kid, like, you know,
Yeah.
I still am now, I'm still a podgy fucker now. But I've always been the same, and it's never bothered me, like. But yeah, judo was my main sport as a kid. And football, I used to play a lot of football as well. But yeah, it was fucking mad.
It comes on then, fighting for the fucking British title.
BKB, yeah.
Well, I said to him, right, before, because quite a bit have gone off today with the Swans, right?
Yeah.
Before we was coming up, yeah. And sometimes when we're doing something like this, we do. I don't like to show on the Swans, even though we do try and do a little bit of the fucking Swans. But seeing as who seems to know football, I'm going to fucking drop a few fucking bombs in here, right? So I got sent a WhatsApp later on this afternoon, right? And it said that inside the club, the non-playing and coaching staff inside the club have been sent a letter saying that they're looking to make redundancies, and if they're interested in voluntary redundancies, then they should contact the person who sent the letter out, right? So this is just, obviously, I guess whispers now, right? Like, people think we some sort of authority on the Swans, which we but it makes no difference anyway. When I hear these things, I take them on board, say, all right, okay, I'd be interested. And then all of a sudden it started going round. But by the time I was on my way over here, there's a fucking photo of the letter. Right?
No way.
Haven't you seen it?
I love Swansea, it's great. Isn't
It didn't take long.
Fucking hell.
So I'm getting bombarded. I'm in the car on the way over here. And have you started recording yet? Have you seen this? I was like, no, I just got sent it fucking 10 minutes ago. So
Don't you think that's the start, innit?
it's just a start.
That is the fucking start. This new chairman fucking come in, and his fucking probably fucking first mission is to, well, let's put it, that's the first one that he wants to go voluntarily, like, you know.
This guy that they brought in, the new chairman, now basically from what I can work out, is like he's basically just an accountant.
Yeah.
Right. So now the Swans are in a shit financially. They brought this guy in to fucking try and balance the books, isn't he?
Yeah.
So obviously he's gonna come in and, you know, he's going to try and balance the books anyway he can. That's the way his fucking job works. So the first thing I saw was, I got this bet, right?
Yeah.
That Ollie McBurney, I bet with one of the boys, McBurney won't score more than 20 goals in the league this season, counts on about 16. But he hasn't played the 3 games, they're saying he's been ill, right?
Yeah.
You got the fucking same, but you got the Beijing belly, like you are.
He's been in China, right?
His belly, Beijing belly.
But he played today for Scotland against Kazakhstan.
Oh,
He
my
lost 3-0,
fucking
right?
God.
Useless cunts.
So he hadn't played for 3 weeks for us, and then he started today.
Well, I don't know if he started, but he played.
But he was
today,
involved,
right? So I was getting a few messages, your mate's fucking back playing, I guess, shit like that. Like, so there was a thing a couple of days ago where this Trevor Birch, the new chairman, had said that, obviously I got fucking tagged in it because of the tattoo thing. He's got a clause in his contract if he scores a certain amount of goals. This was like a quote. You know?
Yeah.
He's got a certain. He'll get a bonus if he scores a certain amount of goals, and it's too much for a championship player.
Fuck.
So we need to look at it, right? So you go like that, and you start putting 2 and 2 together, and you go, right, this fucker haven't played for 3 games.
Yeah.
And then they come out about this clause in his contract, and we done this with Narsing, and we
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
played Narsing, because if he plays a couple more games, we got to give Feyenoord like another million or some shit,
fucking
right? So you start going like that, then, well, maybe my ass tattoo won't be coming. 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't think
they
this
can't
fucker-
afford it. Because it's probably 20 in it.
Yeah.
They're not going to have like a contract saying if you score 19 goals.
Yeah.
It's probably fucking, it's obviously 20
20
goals,
goals,
isn't it?
number, like.
Yeah. But how fucking mad to run a football
So-
team like that
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
So
yeah.
It's
don't
all-
play him top striker, because we'll have to pay him
Pay him
fucking
fucking money, yeah.
500
So
grand
it's all
bonus.
starts going like that then, right? We did a podcast probably 5-6 weeks ago where I had broken down the finances of the Swans through stuff I had put together, right? And now I was thinking about it today, going, look how much that is making even more sense.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, it's starting a show. It's like the McBurney bonus, then these voluntary redundancies, then like my mate Ashley, right, he's a fucking big businessman, right? And he said, if the club is looking to make voluntary redundancies of the type of staff that they're looking to get rid of, these are the tea ladies and the fucking the kit men and the whatever else. If they're trying to get rid of them, we must be really in a shit, because if you take their wages off the fucking wage bill, it's
not a great
really,
deal, is it?
it's not a
Is it?
drop in the ocean, like.
Fucking 70 grand a year.
Yeah, in fact, probably,
It's
like,
not
yeah,
a drop
yeah.
in the ocean. I had been told, said it on that podcast, said it on a couple of podcasts, the next thing it'll go is the academies, right? So there's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old kids in that purpose-built academy that they got in Landor. Boom, gone.
Terrible.
Because it costs a certain amount of millions to run that academy.
Terrible.
Bang, gone. So you're getting rid of all the staff that have been there for years, all the behind the PR staff, the marketing, the fucking whatever, all them are fucking gone. And then you're going to start getting rid of the academy kids, right?
Yeah.
Where does it fucking end?
It's not going to end.
That's rolling downhill now, and it's building fucking momentum, like. And I, don't give me any great satisfaction that I sort of broke this down even day, because trust me, for all the positive feedback I had for that podcast, I had some negative feedback on that podcast as well, mate. Saying, you don't actually fucking know that, do you?
Yeah.
Right? I was like, no, I don't know fuck all.
I'm
just saying what I saw.
Yeah.
You can take it any way you fucking want it, like. You know what I mean? But if I'm proved right, those people that said I was wrong, I want them to make sure they come back and say, alright, okay, sorry for questioning that shit. Right? I just took what I read and just tried to break it down, and everything is slowly but surely just coming into
Isn't it mad though how, talk about fucking good week, bad week, like, who plays Man City, fucking first half plays them off the fucking park. God, let's be honest, let's have it right. Even fucking Guardiola said, innit, if you're going to have VAR for one game, you're going to have it for every game.
Was it because of the championship team?
Yeah, but we only just come down last year.
We got
Swansea were the first team to have VAR. They tested it out on like an under-23s game. So to say we haven't got the technology for it, it's fucking poorly, because we was in the fucking Premier League last year. And now, so we, like, it basically cost us an FA Cup semi-final, and then the game after, United Wolves, and VAR.
Yeah.
To me, if you're going to have it, you have it. If you don't have it, fucking, it's stupid. Like,
I'm angry who I support fucking lost, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's frustrating to watch that. Like, I totally expected us to get fucking 5 or 6.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I had watched Man City just demolish Schalke in the midweek, right? 7-0. And I went, oh my God, I'm sitting there. I guess we just lost 3-0 to West Brom. You know what I mean? And they beat them 7-0. And I really thought we'd get done 5-6, however many they wanted. And we were fucking brilliant. We were brilliant from the first minute. We were deservedly 2-0 up. And I know we rode our luck at times. Fucking Nordfeld had a great game.
But they always say this one, isn't it? They always play better against a bigger team.
And a Man City were having one. Like they were just having one. Every single one of their players was just having a fucking stinker. Like, you know what I mean? They just weren't playing well. And you're like, we're going to win this. They are missing sitters, and you're going, it's written in the stars, we're going to win this. I'm already thinking, fuck, I'm going to have to book the Wenger bus. I'm like, we better order some gear. And it was all, it was like, fucking hell, we are actually going to Wembley. And then they scored, and you're like, right, I'm shitting myself now because you did in the last 50 minutes. And then that's never a penalty. It's like my eye's very rarely wrong when you talk about football and you see something, your natural reaction is, oh, that's a penalty, oh, that's not a penalty. It didn't even look like a penalty. Didn't even look like a penalty. And when you watch
couldn't wait to give it.
You could not wait to give it.
Fucking hell, you know, that was exactly what the fucking ref was looking for. Like.
You're just looking for an excuse to give Man City a penalty. And to be honest, with the offside goal, I didn't see it. Like, they scored, and it was only when they went back and they went, oh, fuck me, yeah, he's offside. But like you said, VAR, there's no penalty. VAR,
there's no third goal.
Yeah. And then we are talking about going to fucking Wembley. You know what I mean?
Semi-final. And looking at the teams left in there, you think
we can have a go for it.
Like, take Man City out there now, any one of them four could have won it. Like, do you know what I mean? At least get the fucking final.
Yeah. And it was heartbreaking anyway. If you lose 3-2 and they've scored 3 goals and they've come back from 2-0 down to win 3-2, you go, oh fuck, we had to go on. Like, you know, and they turned us over. Fair play, they had 80% of the fucking possession or whatever to go like that. And then all the, you know, like you say, every other game in that, you know, every other quarter-final game. And it's like, none of that makes any fucking sense. I can understand if, like, let's say,
Fleetwood Town, were they?
Right, we're the home team and they didn't have the facilities for it. Sure, right, I can understand that. We just got relegated from
exactly.
We got the facilities, and it's just, like you say, it's tough to take, that is. And then obviously we come into this weekend and this shit that I'm seeing now, which I literally, you know, I don't know if any more have gone on, because one of the boys, see, when it come on a WhatsApp group, he's like, can I put that on Twitter? And I was like, fuck it, go on then. And then he's chucked it on Twitter, and Swans official are looking like, you can still renew your season tickets. And he's put it straight underneath, like this photo of this official letter to what, I don't know who the staff member is, right? And I can say that honestly, I have no idea where it come from, like holding it like this. And so it's right there. The Swans know that letter's out there now, right? So I don't know, since we've been sitting here and we've been here over 2 hours now, that I don't know what's gone on, if any more come of it or whatever. Like I said, I was getting it from all angles earlier. So it's only going to grow, that is. There's going to be proper, people more knowledgeable than me are going to be getting into that and like fucking really digging the fucking club out. Here we go. Give us plenty of fucking talk about next week anyway.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I really enjoyed this. We've been good laugh.
What do we always say, right?
Man, I fucking every week I do.
I got fucking, and we do say it every week, like we're fucking lucky, right? But we write all these things down on a bit of paper, and the best ones are where we don't even fucking look at it, and it's generally been easy. Fucking a hell of a laugh, easy. Like we said, it might not have been so thinking we'd have filmed it, but we didn't shut the fuck up. I know. It was fucking absolute fucking brilliant.
Yeah, fucking brilliant.
It's been fucking quite emotional as well.
Yeah,
I know, you know,
I'm all with it. Like I said to me, to be as honest as you've been regarding autism, regarding bipolar, is something that I don't know a lot about. Paddy doesn't know a lot about. And we get people listening to this now that I know I'll get DMs tomorrow going, fuck, I didn't know these things. And people will, like you say, educate themselves, right? People will want to educate themselves as regards like bipolar things and that. There's people out there who listen to us, trust me, because I've spoke to them, that will feel exactly, they'll know exactly how we feel.
And as long as I can help one person, it's fucking my job.
You've done it, one fucking, that's all you need. And especially from, you don't expect this fucking tough guy fucking persona, right, to then talk about the stuff you fucking talk about, and like it is a bit of a fucking cliche, like, but if you can talk about it, fucking anyone fucking can. Who can give a fuck?
That is the truth. You know, the first year when he first diagnosed, it's fucking really hard. I know, it's not gonna lie, it's fucking terrible. But once you see that little bit of progress, it's fucking, it just makes everything better. You forget about that year. You think, right, he's doing this now, or she's doing this now, I can go on the next step, you know. When they're ready, you can, with autistic children, you can only do what they want to do.
Right,
if they don't want, like my boy's still in nappies, he's 5 this year, he's still in nappies, he's not going to be ready to be out in nappies till I reckon he's about 8, because he's nowhere near that ready. But he started to speak, and I mean, and that's fucking huge.
Huge step.
I mean, it's probably, hearing him speak is probably one of the best. It's better than any fucking title ever.
I can imagine,
It's better than any fight, it's better than anything. Even better than my wedding, sorry, Bill. It's just keep on. And if you, like, I've just recently been through a struggle again, a placement for him. We're still going through the struggle. Don't give up. If you've given up, we're giving up on the child. Like, it's not up to them. It's up to you to keep on fighting to get that fucking placement. And, you know, someone sitting on a chair is now meant to son making a decision.
So it's something don't sit well.
It shouldn't be like that.
frustrating.
It should be someone coming to the school,
Yeah.
going around with them, having a chat with the parents, having a chat with teachers. They do have reports of teachers, but have a chat with the teachers. Go in the class for the fucking day, what's the day gonna, what's I'm gonna do? But, I'm not fucking Prime Minister myself, I can't do anything about that.
I don't think you would do much worse than fucking what she's doing.
I know, yeah.
Imagine fucking Dan and John strutting into Brussels. Almost suddenly don't seem to be going in.
Did you see a Photoshop earlier of her on the Kevin Keegan? I'm going to go to Brussels. We love it if we beat them. It's got it done, fucking big stuff. Before we go, James Lilly's fighting this weekend, isn't he?
James Lilly's fighting this weekend, I'm in his corner.
You're in his corner, yeah. Big shout out. James Lilly's fighting for the European title.
Yeah, he's fighting
European title, he's fighting another Swedish guy, I think.
Yeah.
And they're all tough fuckers.
Yeah.
They're all tough.
Good luck to James this weekend. Wish him all the fucking best. He's probably starving now.
He's probably crying.
Yeah.
He's probably in tears now.
Yeah.
I've had a lovely cup of coffee.
Pepinos on the way home, fucking everything. And obviously, big shout out. We haven't really talked about this week. I still haven't done the intro for this podcast yet.
Right,
so when I do the intro, well, I've already done the intro by the time people listen to this.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Boss Brewery, who is now sponsoring the podcast, and there's going to be big things coming with their help, and we'll talk more about that again.
Yeah,
but I'll do the intro at the start, so you'll be hearing this at the end. So fucking ass Dan, loved it, mate.
Thank you,
absolutely
boys.
brilliant.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
March 30th, I'll retweet wherever you can see the fight. Get supporting Daniel. Follow him on Instagram and on Twitter. Don't go on his Facebook, you got 5,000 friends.
I'll delete some.
But until next week, we are out here. Peace.
Thank you.
Ambition is critical.